ready? Cheers.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Cheers, gentlemen. To minding your own business.
Bro.
Oh, you didn't cheers Evan. He feels away.
Did you?
No, you didn't
To
cheers.
minding your own. He was just minding his own business.
He was
man.
definitely minding his own business.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Season's greetings and happy holidays. Welcome to another episode of Minding Your Own Business with DJB. Said my own shit wrong. Let me start all over. This is the only time we can do that. Season's greetings and welcome to another episode of Mind Your Own Business with DJB. I am DJB. To the left is my very special guest. I'm sorry, your new moniker is Masturbate?
No, I said don't say that there. No, don't say that. Why you say that?
To the left is my special guest. All praises be to the creator, my dad, Daryl Bryant.
Shout out, Mr. Bryant.
And to the right is my special co-host, the myth, the legend, Evan Washington.
It's happy to finally join you on this couch, man. I've been behind the camera all this time, dog.
The whole time?
Most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time.
Right. Except for that one episode we did where it was just you.
Oh man, I don't know what you're talking about. That was lost to time, I think, because the hard drive gods lost that shit. You know.
Oh, okay.
You know what
I'm
saying?
proud of you, Evan, for being behind the camera, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You always
man.
saw it in me, Mr. Bryant.
I always saw it in you.
He
man.
always saw it in me.
Oh man, I can't tell you guys how proud I am of all of you guys doing what you do. You know?
You can tell us.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay, I will.
I don't hear it enough.
Yeah.
It's a mic right there. Go ahead. Tell us how proud you are of all of us.
How proud am I of all of us? Well, here's how it goes. These guys, man, have been like my seed, my my prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Prophecies.
you guys are like the 2021 Brat Pack. Like you're coming up and I just see everybody.
I don't even know that reference. What does that mean?
The 2021
Rat
Brat
Pack.
Pack.
With
Brat Pack's
Dean
a-
Martin and
He said Brat Pack.
Yeah, but
that
you
was
know.
that was your play on words. Of
Exactly.
Rat Pack.
We the
Ah,
Brat
okay,
Pack, 'cause we
okay, I
brats.
get it.
Brat Packs are like little, groups that stick together and they flourish and build each other up at the same time. You guys are doing pretty cool, man.
Thank
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, that was
I will easily be the black one.
Yeah,
All right, you could be Sammy Davis, bro.
I will.
yeah. That was
I
a
will.
Brat Pack. Right?
Yeah, those are Rat Pack.
And then like Neil Long and
I don't know if Neil Long's in the...
Chestnut and all of those guys are a Brat Pack.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that same age group.
Tay Diggs, Morris
Tay Diggs,
Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
I love
That's
that
a
he
Brat
keeps
Pack.
saying Brat
Right.
Pack, too, because
Right.
I think it's Rat Pack.
And well, you call them Brat Pack.
I love it. No, I like the Brat Pack,
Yeah, right.
because it's a little bit more personal,
Yes.
and we're brats.
Yeah.
Well, he's a brat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're a brat.
Why do you say that?
I see the way that he talks to you.
Loving and endearing.
No, you're not a brat.
That's what I'm saying. What are you?
Oh, I see the way
talking
your mama talks to you.
about? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I'm
might
not getting that out of nowhere.
She might.
No, but you
spoil
said you see the way my dad talks to me. He
Yeah.
always puts on the show
Nah,
whenever
he's
you
a-
talk to him. So I'm like, I don't understand what you talking
No,
about.
it was more Gertie than Mr. Bryant for sure.
Oh, okay, for sure. But real quick, before I got a couple questions I want to ask you, but I would be remiss if I didn't say, Evan filmed his own episode and he got way too drunk and was like, "Yo, we can't put this out." And he's the only person that has the power to come on this show and do that because the files go onto a hard drive in his possession after we film.
Yo, man, it was like a situation where it was a great episode. I had a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? But people have been saying really like a lot of nice things about me, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't match that energy. I just got way too drunk, and as soon as we stopped like rolling, I barfed in the corner, and I was like, bro, that's not the swag. That's not the swag that I'm like going for at this moment.
It's true.
So
I actually put out. Did you see that story I put out of my sister doing a drop for her episode, where she imitated you?
yeah, I did see that. Like,
But nobody knows. Nobody knows
like,
that
my
was
drop
you.
is real legendary, but y'all never gonna see it
Right.
unless we've like run all the way out of content and we are backed up, and then you'll get a secret super special guest.
Right, for sure. Or if I like take this segment of this episode and put that clip in there. One of those two. Like, you know what I mean? But back to you, Dad. There's a couple places I want to go, but I would like to start this episode off by playing a game that is one of your favorite things that we do on this show.
Oh, man, don't tell me.
Uh-huh.
No.
It's time for a round of Celebrity Network. Yeah, pan in, pan out, pan in, pan out, pan in, pan out.
I like being on this side.
This round of Celebrity Net Worth is brought to us today by Excuse Tequila.
You don't need an excuse for tequila. You feel
Ooh,
me?
that's a jingle.
You feel me? You feel
Yeah,
me?
we
gonna
we'll work
get beef
on it. We're
paid
gonna make
on that one.
We're gonna work on
We're
that
gonna
one.
get beef paid on that one.
Big facts.
Is that the real name of the tequila?
Excuse
Oh,
Tequila. Absolutely.
What?
Black owned.
Black owned.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't need an excuse for that.
No, you don't need
You
an
could
excuse
be black owned
for
and have
tequila. Right.
Yeah.
He don't know the
wow.
melody.
That's cool.
I'm the only
Of
one
my
that knows how to
song.
make beats. So.
No, we got a song on. You don't remember Excuse by Beef?
Oh, that is a song.
You feel me?
Right. I was thinking just jingle, jingle, jingle.
Nah, man. We
Jamie
got
Foxx
the jingle.
show.
We got the jingle already, Jack.
Oh, jingle jack.
You don't need an excuse for tequila.
All right.
All right.
This is for you. And oh wait, no, I'm the black boy. You can be the white man. You're the red bone.
I don't drink
I don't
alcohol.
like that. Hold on.
Okay.
So when?
Huh?
So when?
So when? You guys got to do the excuse on your own. I brought my own drink here.
Are you gonna be taking shots of the?
I
What's
got-
that?
I got the dry stuff, all the way imported from Canada.
Oh,
Ginger ale, baby.
that ginger ale, baby.
Tastes like life, Canada Dry. Ginger ale.
Ooh, pay this
Import.
man. Pay
Hey, you
this
know
man.
what? Like
Can't-
my friends
ginger ale
be-
tastes like
hey,
life?
I never drank alcohol, you know. So my friends go to bars and stuff, and they be like, "Man, you don't drink alcohol? What's wrong with you?" I said, "I just get that imported stuff from Canada."
Yeah.
That's what you tell your friends when,
Yeah,
when
give me some.
you
give
go
me-
to a bar?
Yeah, give me dry on the ice.
For sure.
Dry on the ice.
On the ice.
Yeah.
How many rocks in yours?
I'm gonna take it to the head. Wait, hold on. Put it in
Ooh.
there. Oh,
Oh,
see how,
ooh.
see it bubbles and fizz and stuff, so it looks
Your
like
depth
something.
perception. You got that Bryant depth perception.
Yep.
Impeccable, to an extent.
Y'all do that extra stuff, and I'll do my shot out of this.
Yeah,
Let's go.
whatever. All right. Hopefully
Hopefully you win.
he wins. It'll be a
Yeah.
lot more fun.
Right.
And I just get my natural high and just ride it.
There it is. You do be naturally high.
Right.
He do be naturally high.
I've
y'all.
never seen him naturally sober.
No.
Have you?
I don't think I've seen you naturally sober either.
Well, I think when he's naturally sober, he like goes in his own space and does whatever.
There's a lot of
he does.
times that I don't see you though.
Right. He
Yeah.
tucks off. He tucks off,
Yeah.
and then like I feel like when he steps out of his room, he like belongs to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then he stays to himself.
Yo, Mr.
It's like a
Bryant
light
is for
switch.
sure for the people.
Right.
Like a light
If
switch,
Hayes is for the people, Mr. Bryant is also for the
You the
people.
blueprint.
you gotta learn how to
You
turn
the
it on, turn
blueprint
it
for
off.
Hayes.
You gotta learn how to turn it on, turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
Okay,
Hello.
so behind the cameras, what is our first celebrity?
LL Cool J.
Oh, I know him.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's Cool James.
Yeah.
Ladies love Cool James.
TV show, rap career.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
know more about his rap career. I know about his TV show.
Deepest,
Yeah.
bluest. My hat is like a Sharks fan.
Oh, yeah.
That was a record, bro.
Yeah.
It hit me at the right
That was
time.
that was a
It hit
record,
me at the
bro.
right time.
Mama
for me to
gonna
respect
knock
it.
you out.
They're supposed to do a verses with him and Will Smith.
Out.
That would be really good.
Who would win in the verses?
Then Mama gonna knock you out, right?
Okay, Will Smith versus LL Cool J. Who would win in the verses?
That's a tough one.
Right?
Yeah.
They both.
That's a tough one.
Ladies love Will Smith. LL Will Smith.
Shit, ladies love LL too.
Is Will Smith gonna put his mustache back before that?
I hope so, bro. I don't.
I don't know. He got to pull his belly back.
Oh no,
he got that.
Have you
No,
seen Will Smith lately?
Have you seen his YouTube
Have you seen
show?
him lately?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo,
He good.
That dude has got guts, man. I love him.
right.
I love
It's
him.
hard not to love him.
Yeah, he loves.
Jada found a way, though.
He embraces his fame.
Right.
He embraces his fame openly.
I think he embraces challenges.
Openly.
He looks for the biggest challenge and accepts it.
Well, we take.
Hey,
Jada is the biggest example.
Hey,
of
y'all,
it.
we are digressing so hard. We have to give our answers for the celebrity net worth.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay, so what's
Ladies
his-
Love Cool James is worth $122 million.
122.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He
done
was
nothing
getting
lately.
record deals when rappers was getting raped, bro.
Yeah.
No, but he was not one of them.
I go 40 million.
I like that answer, but he's done a lot of TV.
And movies.
I'm gonna say 62 million.
62. What was yours?
40.
62, 42, 122. DJB don't got a drink.
That's a fact.
What?
120 is the answer.
What? You got it hit right on the nose.
No, I was 2
122.
million off, but okay.
You said 122.
Yeah.
LL, man, you need to get that.
Go,
You got
man.
way more yaper than I
I
thought, bro.
take the drive to the head.
He made what y'all said off FUBU, nigga.
I forgot about FUBU.
LL
forgot about
put
FUBU.
LL was the staple artist that put FUBU on the map.
I forgot about FUBU. He didn't own it,
No, that's Damon
None.
John.
Damon John.
Bro.
Yeah.
bro. LL didn't own FUBU,
No, that's Damon John.
bro. LL
But
didn't
LL
own.
wore it.
Bro.
LL wore it well.
LL was probably the
Shark Tank owned FUBU.
right. LL was probably the biggest FUBU check though.
Yeah. Shark Tank did.
I thought it was like Sean John.
Nah.
Yes.
You don't watch Shark Tank.
I've
You know
seen
what,
Shark Tank. I thought he was an owner. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was
You
like.
thought he
He's
was
the
the
creator.
brains and
Yeah,
LL was the
yeah. I
face.
thought he was the Matt Damon to
You
the
thought-
Ben Affleck.
You thought
Yeah.
you thought LL was Hov.
No.
That's burnt out, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
No worries.
Shout out to Damon John. Damon John.
Damon John.
They said don't trust two people with two first names.
Hopefully nobody's first name is Washington because I can't trust your ass.
No, there's not. That's like a. There's nobody with the first name of Washington.
Nobody named
And
Washington.
if
You
there
right.
is, run.
That's right.
All right. So, what was the most fun decade
Damn.
from 1960 to 2020?
For me? For me personally?
No, for Evan. What do you think?
Oh, wait.
I want you- I clearly
Okay,
want
let me
to
tell
say-
you. The 60s was a blur because I was a baby. I was a kid.
That should sound lit though.
Yeah, but
Being
you
a
know, like
6-year-old?
all I could do is really remember the 60s from history books and what my parents tell me about it.
But like when you was like 6 or 7 and everybody was outside.
And it was cool. It was just calm and chill and everything was just functioning American. You know, Black America was, like racist.
But you lived in LA.
But
Yeah,
I
you've
did
been in
live
LA the whole time?
But it still was racist,
Mm-hmm.
It
was
was
just
just
manageable.
It was just segregated. Yeah. We had it was the black areas and the white areas and the Jewish people and the Chinese people had their spot.
It's still that way.
Yeah, it's still that way. I mean,
Right.
but it's a little more spread out now, but it was a little more centralized and a lot of more people were just coming to LA, just kind of like migrating to LA. My parents are the only ones from Alabama to come west. All my aunts and uncles and everybody went to Illinois for the steel mills. They went to Florida for labor. They went to, all east. They went east. And my dad just accidentally came to California.
He got lost?
No, he was invited. After he graduated high school, a school teacher invited him to drive him and another co-friend of his to drive this teacher all the way to California to do a job.
Huh.
And then he said, man, maybe you guys can find some work out there, now that you graduated high school, and they were like, we ain't got nothing to lose, you know.
Man, people just
So
took
they
road
just
trips
jumped-
and just left.
Yeah, that's what they did. They just jumped in, packed the bag, jumped in the car with what they had on their back.
Wasn't
what
no
they had
cell
on their-
phones. You
Yeah.
had to be like,
That's
all right,
crazy.
everybody who I knew here, you'll never see me again, and you
Right.
can't find me if you wanted to,
Oh, but they wrote letters.
unless I write
Letters.
you a letter.
Right, unless I write you a
Ooh.
letter, right.
And
right.
like, if you really
How do
want
you
to cut
do-
somebody off, you just
So,
drive
So
when
here's
did
what
you-
my dad told me the story is.
Okay.
He jumped in the car with this school teacher, and they came out here, and then they started looking for jobs. And he went and worked at a gas station car wash, because they had the car wash at gas station.
Yeah.
They do still have that
Right.
now.
Oh, I
but
thought that
it
was
like-
new. I thought that
yeah,
was new.
No.
Ain't nothing new under the sun,
Ain't
y'all.
nothing new under the sun. That's
social
old
media
school.
knew.
Dang.
but
no.
The gas station used to do service
Yearbooks.
too. Gas station used to do tires and air and all kind of stuff like that.
Full
So,
service
yeah.
gas stations were a
So
thing.
my pop worked at a gas station car wash, and he poured concrete. He went. His name is on like in driveways and in Playa del Rey and stuff over there by Westchester.
Oh, tight.
Otis's name is on the concrete. We got to ask him where, but he said he, when he poured the concrete, he wrote his name on the concrete.
That's
So
probably why he didn't keep that job.
probably he didn't get that.
He was having
Probably what he
handprints
did.
and Otis.
Who told you to do this?
Yeah, he did it. His feet print all kind of stuff all over the place.
It was a really good job until we got to this one corner,
Yeah.
and there was a Otis.
Otis?
Oh, we know who did it.
Wait, I feel like I've seen that and just like assume like Otis
was
was
the
the
elevator
company.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
Oh,
my
maybe
daddy.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's my daddy.
Your
He
daddy's an
probably was-
elevator company.
Yep, he got a college. He got all that stuff. That's my dad.
Damn. Otis is a
Cap.
He's a
Cap.
temptation too.
He's a temptation. Too.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're universally captain.
Anyhow, he said he serviced a car for the guy that owns Smart and Final.
That's where you go.
Late at night, one night, the guy came in with a flat tire or something. I think that's how the story went. Guy comes in, needs emergency repair. My daddy was locking up the shop, and the guy said, "Can you fix my car?" And he said, "Can you change my oil too? Can you do this?" And my dad was like, "Yeah." So he stayed overtime and fixed the guy's car. And then he said, "Man, I can use a guy like you that works like you." And my dad was like, "Yeah, I love to work for you." So he gave my dad gave him his telephone number, and right before my dad was finna go back to Alabama, the guy called him and told him come to work for him.
Oh wow.
So he went to work at Smart and
He
Final.
went to work at Smart and Final and stayed there 35 years.
Wait, what year was this?
This was in the 60s.
Smart Final been around since
So
the
you was
60s?
already
Yeah.
born when this happened?
No, this was in the 50s. I'm
I was
sorry.
about to say.
This was in the 50s. This was before I was born.
Yeah, Smart Final.
Yeah,
Oh
this was
shit.
before I was born.
Otis shit.
So anyhow, yeah. So he stayed. And then he got my mother to come out here, then they got married.
Oh wait, they were dating like pre-move?
they did
dating.
a long distance relationship.
Yeah, because my mother went
What?
to college after high school. My mother went to Alabama State University.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, she
Your granddad had bars, huh? Because like the pen game had to probably be lit to like,
yeah.
To keep a girl aroused
yeah,
via mail.
like whoa.
I think he put money in the envelope because he sent money to his mother and his
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that'll
You know, he helped
definitely
her with school, go to school.
Oh,
get
for
her books and
sure.
stuff like
that'll
that.
keep some.
It ain't
moisture in the
tricking if
house.
you get her through school.
Yeah. And then she came out here, man, and,
Okay.
the rest is history, bro. We were born and raised in California.
Really? What hospital?
Kaiser Sunset, Hollywood.
Kaiser's been around since you've been around?
Kaiser.
Bro, I'm learning a lot about LA right now.
Kaiser been
Mostly that it's
around.
old as shit.
Kaiser Sunset, bro. That's where I was
Damn.
born.
Um,
Kaiser
Yeah.
Sunset?
Yep.
Was it permanent then? Or was it,
It was
like
a hospital.
Kaiser temporary?
It was Kaiser where it is right now, just like it is.
Yeah, but like was it called Kaiser Permanente or was it
no,
like
was
still
called
in flux?
Kaiser Sunset. I think Permanente came out in the 70s.
See, there was the Kaiser probationary period.
Yeah, probably. But anyhow, that's how we end up in California, and been here all my life. I'm ready to leave.
So it's a story. It's a part of that story that I know about, and I feel like you left it out. Maybe it's because I could be wrong about it,
Go ahead.
but my grandpa came out here and would send money back to my grandma to get her through school. And I think their plan was like, when she's done with school, then you're gonna come out here and join me, and we're gonna live in LA. So he would send her money back to Alabama, but she never spent the money.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So when she finished with school, she came out here
And was guapped up.
and they bought a house.
Wow.
Yep.
And that's the house around the corner. That's
shout
the
out to grandma.
Right, that's the house around
How'd
the
she
corner.
pay through for school?
She had her own little hustles, I guess.
Damn.
How did she pay for school, you know?
Oh, this is what I heard.
She was ditching and never
No,
paid
no, no. My grandfather was he was like the head Negro of this plantation. Like
Okay.
he took care of the horses and the cars, and
He was the HNIC.
he was the head Negro in charge.
Heck yeah.
And my grandpa had 3 wives.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he had 3
Heck
wives.
yeah.
And I got how many cousins we got? Grandmothers. I got 3 grandmothers. I got 3 grandmothers. I got maybe about 18, 20 something aunties and uncles. And my cousins is in the 40s.
Wait, he had 3 wives like at the same time, or like?
On the same plantation, brother. He had 3 houses that he would shop around. Man, Papa Was a Rolling Stone was written after my grandfather.
Ooh, your daddy too.
Yeah.
My daddy too.
No, but I say that to say we found out in the past decade that my dad had a sister that he did not know about
Didn't know about it.
In Alabama?
out here.
No, yeah.
Oh, gang, gang.
Yeah.
And interesting thing is, so we met my aunt, and the beautiful thing about my family dynamic is we embraced her instantaneously. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She felt no tension bringing this turmoil too. Everybody was very worried about my grandmother's state of mind at that point, right?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And my grandmother took it very well.
His grandmother already knew about it. His grandmother was sending her money, child support.
Wait, so he was sending her, and then she was just like rerouting the bread?
My grandmother sent child
Oh,
support.
no, that's the mama.
to
My
the-
bad.
to
Your grandmother.
his grandmother, Derek's grandmother.
Your mom.
My mother
Got you.
was paying child support for my sister.
Oh, did
They
They
your
don't make
dad
women
know?
like that no more.
My dad knew.
Oh, so both of them already knew.
Yeah, they just didn't know where each other were.
And it was just here.
But it was here.
I mean, where did he meet her at?
Man, I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
it's
Come on,
kind of
man.
like
You
an
know, like-
untold story that
Right.
I really don't care. I love my sister, man. My sister came, and
She's the greatest person.
That's
But
awesome.
I tell you this, the interesting fact when I found out about it is I looked at her mom, and she looked just like my grandma.
Yeah,
Oh, he got a type.
He got a type for sure.
He got a type. That's
he
funny.
was writing letters and scratching itches.
My dad just, well, all right, my grandfather's getting old, and you know he's starting to be very forthcoming with a lot of information. You know, he was tight-lipped this whole time, but now he's starting to talk, and he was like, yo, Evan, like look up this person on you can find people on the internet, look this person up. And I'm like, who is this person? And it's my dad's brother. I'm like, yo, what is this? And this nigga looked like a Bizarro Lance, bro. It's like,
Nigga bands
like, bro, it's crazy. He looked, you know, and like he looked just like him, and he played a little pro ball and shit too. It's like,
What?
yeah, and so it's crazy because, you know, I got an uncle out there that's very much like my dad that I don't know.
Did your
Right.
dad know him?
Not until I
Until
found
you
him
found
on
him.
Facebook.
Wow.
Really?
He threw away the sentence too. It was like, just look up Kevin Washington. I'm like, what? That's a very specific name, Pop.
Very close to home here.
You know? And I'll show you the picture after. He looked like Lance, bro. This is crazy. Like, yo, and it's new to me. It's like new. Like,
Hey, my sister looked like us.
Nah,
that's,
she fits in very
That's
perfectly.
awesome.
She just when she was introduced, it was like an awkward pause and then
Yeah.
an embrace.
I
You know
believe
what I
it.
mean? It was
Y'all
it
like looked her
it
up and
was
down
like a-
and then like,
No, she rang the doorbell and she said, I'm
Said
looking
what?
for Otis Bryant. And it was like, he's right here.
And has she ever met him?
And she came in.
Was that her first time meeting him?
I don't know. You got to
Okay.
interview her, man. I don't, you know what?
Sorry.
That day was, hey.
I mean, we're speaking from your vantage point.
Yeah, no, from my vantage point, the day was so blurry.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, what? What?
Right.
Like, what is it? What?
That's awesome.
And then I looked at her and I could look in her eyes and I could see my sister.
Right. You know.
That's tight.
You know what the thing about I didn't want to leave that out of this conversation
Yeah.
because every family has their like flaws,
Yeah.
and I was very proud of us as a unit, the way we embraced that moment.
Yeah, me too.
It could have been very easy for us to make that sour. You know what I'm saying?
And awkward
Right.
and weird and
You know
and
what I mean?
distant.
Mhm.
And I
we
thought
could
that
have
was
made it distant. We could have made it mean.
right.
You know, there was no vibe like that came into
That's
my
awesome.
mind or into my spirit.
That's beautiful.
You know, and when I'm with my sister, I don't feel any space or time missed.
Right. And
Oh, damn.
and there wasn't any awkwardness of titles too. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like she's instantly my aunt
Right.
and instantly embraced as his sister.
Yeah,
That's
You know what I'm saying? I was very proud of us as a whole, the way we embraced this variable.
That's beautiful.
and
Not to reduce her to a variable.
she's older than me, but I tell her I'm her big brother though. I'm like, I'm your big brother. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
That's dope.
Was she
Yeah.
and how does she react to that?
She loves it.
She loves being a little sister?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't
Absolutely.
matter.
Man, you can't do that no more.
What?
Just be like having kids and then not really meeting them till 50
That's
years
what
later.
I'm saying, yo. Social media is new,
That's
That's-
like 40 years though.
so you can't.
I'm just saying, like, you can't even do that.
Nah, they'll find you. Don't take no
Oh.
picture, never.
You can just leave and not write letters because they're not
Right.
knowing where you're going.
And you literally 7 blocks over.
Hello.
I just know when she go to work, she go west, so I'm just constructing my whole life east.
And my sister went to Crenshaw High School.
So
Wow.
she know how to fight.
She
Wait,
no.
what part of LA did you grow up in?
Me,
This
right
one?
here. Right here.
Really?
in the neighborhood.
Around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Oh.
Yeah,
At
6th
my
Avenue.
grandparents' house.
Oh.
Don't say that.
I wanted to go to Crenshaw so bad. Oh man.
Really?
I could have accidentally dated my sister.
Timestamp this.
That
part.
would have been interesting.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been interesting.
That'd be crazy.
Did you ever have any conversations about going to Crenshaw? And then
All the time.
and
man.
it was like, nah, we're
I fought my mother tooth and nail trying to get to go to Crenshaw.
Really?
I even got on the football
Oh,
team.
she knew something you
at
didn't know.
Crenshaw, came home with a jersey and some pads, and my mama told me take it back because I'm going to Sarah. And I'm like, Sarah? Where's Sarah?
What kind of school was Sarah
What kind
back
of
in
school
the
is Sarah?
Late 70s.
Late 70s.
It was all
Mid-70s.
It was all boys school transitioning from white flight. They had a white flight, you know, where all the white boys were leaving,
Mhm.
and all the black boys were coming in because they closed the black Catholic school, Mount Carmel. On where
I'm
was
sorry,
Mount
the
Carmel?
black
The
Catholic
black
school,
school
was called
was
Mount
called
Carmel.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah. Where the most of the black Catholics
Was the
went.
black Catholic
was-
girls' school Mount Macchiato?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Hey, St. Mary's, St. Michael's was all black girls. But anyhow, you know, Mount Carmel closed down and everybody went over to Sarah, and then all the white boys left Sarah. So my graduating class was 103 guys, and 98% of us was black.
That's beautiful.
Them 5 other ones was probably tripping.
And they the coolest. No, hey, they the coolest. Look, today they the coolest white boys I know on the planet.
Got to be.
Yeah, they like we have
All
our
Paul
reunion.
Stewarts.
They're there.
Right. Right. Assimilators.
Mm.
Yep.
How you meet my mom?
I used to,
Pray for times like this to rhyme like this.
I lived on 6th Avenue. We're on 5th Avenue. I come around the corner and I play football. I play football and we'd have oh, my grandson.
Come this way, mister.
My grandson.
What's up, man?
It's Jordan Kobe appearance, y'all.
Jordan Kobe.
Just walk over.
All right, son.
Okay.
So,
Buddy
anyhow,
is telling us how he met Gigi.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I lived on 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue and 5th Avenue, and the boys on 6th Avenue used to fight the guys on 5th Avenue.
Who used to win?
6th Avenue, we used to kick 5th Avenue butt all the time,
I
right?
gotta do some homework on that one.
Yeah, Slender. We had lemon fights, like we pull lemons off the tree and throw lemons.
Oh, wow.
And peaches, wherever we could find on the tree to throw at each other. We used to have fights back across the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we got older, we started messing with cars. So our play uncle Slim,
Okay.
had a Cougar, and he
Like
lived
an old lady?
No, not an old lady. A car. They used to have a
Got you. Sorry.
Mercury had a car called Cougar. It was fast too. They were
Don't
pretty
eat the
fast.
fire.
They're pretty sweet.
There.
So he had a Cougar, and we used to always tinker on Slim's Cougar. And one day, Raymond, my brother-in-law, came out to mess with the cars, and then his sister came out. And I was like, Raymond got a sister? Like, I never seen Glenda. And I was like, yeah, that's Glenda. And I was like, let me go check Raymond's sister out. So I came over, told her some jokes, and then it was over. She was mine after that.
Dang. Do you remember any of the jokes?
Nah, they were like so much.
Off the whim,
Yeah.
courting jokes.
No. I just had
That's all. That's all
You was
it
in
was.
your
It was
bag?
a rap.
It was a rap. It was a rap after 2 jokes. Yeah.
What she told me was, I thought he was funny, and he used to walk me home. You kind of laughed out that whole walking home part.
Well, that's when when I was really cultivating the relationship.
Yeah.
I would go and meet her somewhere.
That
and
was the
walk
time
around.
when you had to get the jokes in.
I would have my whole dialogue ready.
That's
Nice.
funny.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, let's talk about DJing too. Because if you don't know this,
Party.
this is the reason I'm a DJ.
Right.
For sure. When I was a little kid, I was always infatuated with shoes. When I was in elementary school, I wanted Jordans, I wanted Kobe's, I wanted everything. And I was like, can I get these shoes? And my mom would take me to Payless. I was like, I don't want anything in this store. Why are we here? I don't want this. And then my dad would take me to Big Five. And I was like, I don't want anything in this store. Why are we here? No, I need Jordans, yes.
Who's your dad?
That's my dad right there.
What is that?
That is fire that keeps us warm. Okay. So, and I would go to Big Five with him, and he'd be like, these is good shoes. I'm like, no, those are shit shoes. I don't want these. I want Jordans. I want what I want, right? So, he was like, well, you got some Jordan money? And I was like, I got to get some Jordan money. That's why I was very heavy in selling candy in school. If you ever went to school with me, you knew I sold candy.
Bro,
Because I was
bought
selling
a lot of candy off of you.
Facts. I've been selling candy since 2nd grade. And I didn't stop until I hit college.
And you didn't save none of that, huh?
I spent it on shoes.
Hey, yo, if somebody told me that they were selling candy since 2nd grade, I would.
He wasn't selling no candy in the 2nd grade.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Well, I didn't know about it.
Would you have not let him sell candy in 2nd grade?
No.
Which is why he didn't know I was selling candy in 2nd grade. It all makes sense, right?
That's why all this friends ain't got no teeth right now.
This is my friend.
Yeah, I didn't know him in 2nd grade.
Yeah. Well, you wasn't with him in the 2nd grade.
I don't have any friends from 2nd grade.
I
They
know,
ain't got
that's why
teeth.
we don't got
They all
none.
dead from no teeth.
All
got
them
no damn
teethless
teeth.
people. That's why they are. What the hell? Anyway,
That's why ain't none of them around.
So-
Ain't got no teeth.
I think that's so crazy of how you are kind of upset that I was selling candy in 2nd
No,
grade.
no, I like the hustler in you, boy. I'm a hustler.
That's wild.
So
So
I
anyway-
like that you was a hustler.
Anyway, when I came to you for money,
Yeah.
I had to DJ. He'd be like, all right, well, I got parties. Come do these parties. So I was like, all right, I guess I better DJ this party. I was doing weddings when I was 10 years old, right? So this was 98. So Serato did not exist. I was still using records. I would have to put the record crate down, stand on top of the record crate, play the record, get off of the record crate, find the next one.
Wow.
Put it
Wait,
on
you
there.
were standing on like the edges?
No, I put him on a milk crate though. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because the records were in a milk crate, so I was standing on the edges of the milk crate so I can get up to the turntables to spin the records.
That's how you make a legend though.
Hey,
You really Joe Jackson that. You should have beat him more.
He was my secret weapon because he was so cute. I put him in a bow tie, and then he'd be playing all this Motown, and everybody be like, "Man, you're a good DJ." I'm like, "I'm the MC. I'm just talking on the mic." He's the DJ. They be like, "That little boy."
He was 10 years old spinning Motown.
Killing it.
Bro, that would have been the most adorable thing.
He was mixing Motown. I showed him how to mix some.
He was on the mic though, so he
some
in
old
people's
school.
heads he got credit.
I mean, I believe it.
All the '80s stuff, all the '80s.
Yeah.
The '80s funk
Playing
and
Prince.
pop. Oh man, he was killing
Playing
it.
Atomic Dog at 9
Yeah.
years old.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what I
Killing it.
realized about that section in my life that I appreciate now, it all the way instilled all the classics in my head, right? So like, anytime I gotta do an old school party, I know where to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That has never been a problem of mine.
Simple.
Old school parties
Yeah.
are way easier than new shit,
That's so tight.
right? Like new shit is hard for me because I know that part, and then like I had to learn on my own that other part.
It's
Right?
funny. I was listening to
now.
I was listening to Will Smith
us
talk
more.
about how
Hold it.
brilliant and amazing Jazzy Jeff is.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Jazzy Jeff right here, boy. This boy, you know.
I know. Yeah.
Hey, Derek done turned DJing into he's a musician. He ain't even no DJ no more.
He
He
didn't
killing
turn the
it.
Mickey Fickiums into some real.
Man,
No, like,
oh,
and-
man.
okay, so
and then
this
he
is-
could play every genre,
Yeah.
you know, and I kind of instilled that in him because money is green.
Money
and
is
it
green.
don't matter where your audience is. One of my toughest audience, Derek, was I went to a party where nobody could walk. Like everybody was in, check it out. Everybody was in wheelchairs. Everybody was in wheelchairs, laying in the bed, handicapped. And it was a Christmas party. And I went in there and I played music like everybody had legs and they were dancing. And look,
you had to envision in your head that everyone had legs.
I had the vision in my head, that everybody had legs and everybody was going. There was some amputees, there was some people lost on limbs. There was everybody had a deficiency or something. There were blind people, there were deaf people, and that was one of the best parties I ever done because those people enjoyed
ready
the
to
fact
party.
that I treated them like they were normal.
They was ready to party.
Now, I treated them like they were normal. I didn't care. I was,
Right.
Man, I was pushing people around, man. We was like doing wheelchair electric sliding.
I wonder what you would have played if you weren't
we
treating
had
them
a
normal.
good time.
Everybody get your roll on.
Like
Everybody get your roll on, yeah. Man, click them crutches. What you doing? Shoot.
Click some crutches.
We was having. Hey, that party was off the freaking hook.
I believe it.
It was very good, and I remember that today because it was like it was like first of all I went in there I'm like what I was like oh let's go let's go man and they had a bunch of it was a bunch of nurses. It must have been about 35, 40 nurses there, and we partied hard. We partied like it was 1999.
What year was it?
I forget what year it was. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Was it 99?
It was in, no, it wasn't. I don't think Prince 1999 was out.
Did 1999 come out in 1999?
No, it came out before 1999.
I was about to say it had
Like 98.
No,
it
way
was like
before that.
89 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything I'm learning is older than
Right.
Now
Yeah,
Prince
Prince.
Crazy.
is older.
Oh yeah, Prince had foresight, man. Prince saw stuff, man, way before it happened. Oh, you want me to tell you a cool Prince story?
Mm-hmm.
I worked at Universal Studios, Hollywood, right?
when?
From 1986 1989 to 1996 or 7.
I didn't know Universal Studios was open in the 80s, y'all.
Get out of here, man. Hey, you know how I end up getting that job? Hey, I told my daddy.
Everything started in the 90s for me.
Look, in the 70s, Universal Studios used to have Lucille Ball dressing room trailer, and they didn't have no rides. It was just drive around
like
the lot.
Epcot.
Drive around the lot, look in the stages.
Really?
And what, fireworks?
No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that didn't sound like the fireworks.
Glock.
I was thinking
9mm.
Yeah, you hear that? Pop, pop, pop.
That's hardball reference.
I was hoping that our fan,
giant popcorn machine.
our outdoor fan would come by too. The helicopters be up here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, it be blowing that AC.
Oh, fun
tough.
fact.
Yeah.
My dad is a very big fan of the pod.
Tight.
He said, you guys need to make a running joke with helicopter.
Okay, I don't know if you saw the Marcus episode, but there was a part in there where it was almost unlegible that you couldn't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I added some like more war sounds and people screaming.
Horrible. Don't ever do that again. I loved your creativity, bro, but that was not it.
You know, I added some people screaming and some sirens. And like,
Zombie apocalypse.
You never told Evan them I used to make movies and stuff and work at Universal Studios?
I don't think you ever made movies and stuff, but I know you worked at Universal Studios.
I made movies and stuff.
What'd you do?
We did all kind of movies, man. There go your boys going to get that pop, pop, pop. We went, I did the Flintstones, Arachnophobia, Hill Street
Arachnophobia,
Blues.
bro,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite movies. It
I
scared me
did
from
some
spiders.
Michael Jackson videos. I did some McDonald's commercials.
Really?
Yeah, Sony. Remember Sony had Walkman? And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to do the Sony products.
Really?
Yeah, man. Back
What?
in the
What
day.
Michael Jackson video you work on?
Remember the time?
Remember the time?
You worked on Remember the Time with Eddie Murphy?
Moonwalker. Remember the time? Yeah.
Oh, that's some classics.
I worked on Moonwalker. I worked on, God, man, I can't even tell you how many stuff. Man, I used to do like 5 and 6 shows at a time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Where, like, in what capacity?
Transportation coordinator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
I was a
can see that.
dispatcher. I was a dispatcher, so I would get up. I had to be to work at 4 a.m. So, man, I never drove in traffic for like 11, 12 years. I got in traffic, man. I'm like, damn, it's crazy out here. All this
That's
traffic. I never drove in traffic for like almost 11 years. Because I had to be to work at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I was the only one on the freeway zooming out to Hollywood. And then I got off at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. So 12, 13-hour days was normal for me.
Yeah.
And I made long money. Only thing I did is I missed my kids growing up. I didn't get to see my children grow up because I was always at work. You know, I come home one day, man, and shoot, Derek can talk. I'm like, dang, he can talk. And his mama said he can walk too. Watch him. He started walking. I'm like, what? He can walk. Oh my
If
God.
it makes you feel better, bro, I don't remember you not being there.
You don't remember me not being there?
No.
Don't mess with that, please.
Don't touch that.
Whose kid is this?
The test ain't came back yet.
Get this kid off the set.
Okay, hey, mister. It's time for you to go in the house.
So, it's all right, Jordy. You can come visit me at my house after.
Don't kick my dry
We
down,
can
boy.
come kick it.
Yeah, I see ya. Well, he finna kick the wire.
I got it.
Whose kid is this?
You sound like your cousin.
Hey, I see ya.
Hey, mister. Hey, Jordan, Kobe.
Yeah.
Go inside, please. See you later.
See you later. That's it.
Okay. What does that pour mean?
Huh?
What does that pour mean?
Just in case we get ready for the.
Are you calling around?
I'm calling around.
It's time for another round of Celebrity Network. Hey, pan in, pan out, pan in, pan out, pan in, pan out.
Yo, low key, that's a like nice little core exercise. You like do some reps of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't feel any exercise when I do that.
Me either.
That is regular movement. That's closer to yoga.
I've never done yoga.
I do feel a little wind when you pan by. Like when you push, you'll feel a little wind coming back out when you go out.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I think.
Unless
Right.
you pass gas.
After this game, remind me to talk about the 80s.
The who?
The 80s?
The
I got
80s,
some
okay.
questions, too.
Yes.
Sean Wayans.
Sean Wayans, damn, we did Marlon Wayans when my sisters were here. I didn't even think
Sean
about
Wayans.
Sean. Fuck, what was the answer?
He has
to
a
mine?
name.
Sean is one of the Wayans brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's one of the younger ones though.
He is.
Damon was on TV last night doing Willis. Did you see him?
Wait, what?
Okay. Well, then,
Damon.
Was doing Willis.
Yeah. Arnold and Willis. What's the name of that?
what you talking about?
Different Strokes. Yeah. What you
What?
talk about, Willis?
He was
Yeah.
playing Gary Coleman.
He was playing Willis.
I think it's a grown-up version.
Willis
he
is
did
a
a-
woman, ain't she?
No. He did Willis and did you see it?
Willis was the white guy?
No,
I don't
Kevin
know.
Hart. Kevin Hart was Arnold.
I don't know.
It was good. It was really good. It was
I
very
don't
good.
know.
Well, if that's the
On
case,
what?
$30 million.
On what?
Oh, Different Strokes. They redid Different Strokes live.
Really?
Last
With
night.
that sounds kind of
It was very good.
I worked the Good Times one last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Man, I'm so proud of y'all, man. Y'all doing things.
And Ravon sang she sang the song.
I love Ravon.
Ravon, my
$30
Randy.
million.
You talking about Randy Brown's Ravon?
Yes. You know,
What?
he went
What?
to school with Ravon's dad.
Yo, I love when that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy is my buddy, my pal, my chum.
We should probably get Ryan and or
we
Ravon
can get
on
the
here.
Browns.
Oh,
All of them?
We can get the whole Brown out.
Oh, man. Yeah, Brown out.
a brown down.
Hey, all them talented.
No,
they
very
talented.
much so.
Yeah,
Shout
they
out to
talented.
EGC.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of Randy, man. He did a good job.
Yeah, yeah, he did that.
Yeah. No, Catheldra, his wife, did that.
Speaking of
Randy
Shout
just,
out to that's her name.
yeah.
She was
Catheldra.
always Miss Brown.
She's still Miss Brown.
No, for sure. I'm gonna call her Catheldra. Though.
Yeah.
She was one of my school teachers.
Was she?
Rob, it just fits.
I didn't know she taught school.
that's a good looking
Wow.
mama right there.
Shout
That's
out
a
Catheldra.
trivia. That's a trivia. All right, hey, how
Oh,
much?
Sean Wayans.
$30 million.
Nah, if LL is 120, Sean Wayans.
Ooh, the Wayans
Sean
brothers
Wayans
is
did. They did the girl thing where they turned into girls and stuff.
Oh, well, you clearly worth a lot of money if you a girl sometimes.
Yeah, Tyler Perry killing it.
Hello.
Sean Wayans is no Medea.
No idea, but they did.
all right.
They did.
30.
$8 million.
Oh, he went
What?
lower.
Y'all went low. I'm going 40 million.
Oh, you think that was much higher? You just tried to beat me.
He said he don't like alcohol because he keeps nailing them on the head. $30 million.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Your money longer than I thought. Shine, I thought she was going broke buying tight t-shirts and shit.
What? I was closer.
Let's go.
I said 40.
You was not closer because I said 30.
This dry making me burp.
Yeah, I'm getting gassy too.
Yeah.
I can't wait for your round because I want to drink.
Dry to the
I'm
head.
like the only one here that likes drinking.
Imported from Canada.
Okay, so in the 80s, you were in your 20s.
Right.
Why you didn't sell crack?
Good question.
Because if I was in my 20s in the 80s, if it's one thing I for sure would have tried, it would be selling crack.
We know DJB.
Hey, most of my friends were older than
Oh, you had big homies.
I love big homies, you know, because
Everybody
big
loves
homies,
big homies.
big homies were smart and they were stable. All
Big
my homies were
fucked up,
smokers.
so you don't have to.
All my homies were smokers, and they didn't really weren't going nowhere. And I really wanted. I love money, and I like the art of hustling and getting my money, but I didn't want to be looking over my back and my shoulder, and I'm not a criminal type, so if we gonna do a crime, bro, we going to jail, because First of all, I don't run fast.
Right.
So I can't see, so I don't drive. So I've been to hit something, and then we get busted.
Well, that's now. In the 80s, you
If
was
we
whipping.
get busted, I'm snitching. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I ain't got no loyalty to crime, bro. I'd rather, my daddy, man. My daddy whooped my ass one time, man, for stealing something from a store with a guy on my block. I don't like to say people's name on their show, but Ty Brown. he got me to steal some taco meat and some taco shells and some lettuce to make some tacos, right?
Y'all stole the entire ingredients
Because
of
they used to have bags, like real paper bags in the produce department. So he was like, man, just put all the stuff in the bag and then just push it out the door. And then just grab the bags and just go through Dorsey Village and you won't get caught.
That's too much. You're greedy.
Right.
And
That
look,
sound like it.
and me,
You can steal the sour
wait a
cream,
minute,
but
I'm
you gotta
younger.
pay everything.
I'm younger than him, so I'm dumb, and I'm hungry. So I did it.
The tacos sound
And
good.
when I came out the backside of Dorsey Village, I got caught. Two private cops grabbed me and took me back to the store. And then they called my daddy, and my daddy looked at me, and he was disappointed. I could see he was disappointed, embarrassed. And Ty, he got caught too. He gonna be a badass. He wanna fight the guys, the cops and stuff. He's like, nah, I'm gonna kill y'all. He grabbed a knife off the little.
What?
He was gangster, right?
tripping.
He gonna be gangster.
Ty
So
Wilder.
I was trying to figure out how to get humble real quick so I can
Get out.
avoid getting like a 30-minute ass whooping, because I knew I was gonna get one, but I didn't want to get the one where you got to take your clothes off and stuff.
Right.
Because we used to get ass whooping with your clothes off, because they wanted to make sure it hit the meat, and I'm like, oh shit,
Please don't
I'm in
hit my
trouble.
meat.
So so I got the whooping. I got a good whooping. And then I just remember my daddy telling me, I got hamburger meat in there. I got taco shells. I got everything you stole. I got everything in the refrigerator. You could have came in and got all of this stuff out the refrigerator.
Me.
You had to steal. You just took it. I got some more. He whooped my butt, boy. And I never forget that, man. And I ain't stole nothing since. I'm scared to steal, bro.
Then you could have. How old were you when that happened?
I was 13.
13.
I might have been 12. Maybe it was 12. I don't think I
Somebody.
was a teenager yet. It was 12.
Oh no, man. That's,
Yeah. And then, I had to go outside for something, and I remember Miss Landry next door, one of our neighbors. She's like, "Oh, Daryl, come here. I know you didn't mean to steal all that stuff, and
Wait, how
I
she
know
sound?
you're not a bad boy, and I know you could do better, and I'm gonna talk to you and work with you, and if you ever need something, you just come see me." So all my neighbors was feeling sad because I was screaming like bloody murder.
They
when I was
heard them screams down the street.
That's funny.
They heard me get that ass whooping, boy. They was all feeling
I
sorry.
heard
for me.
every syllable.
They was
You
like-
tell me to steal nothing. It was like, I know you didn't mean to steal.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell you know? That was
Did you get ass whoopings?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I was the
From
leader.
you?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I didn't whip you that much.
That much was the key word in that
Right.
sentence.
So
I think you can make.
you wasn't there all the time, but when you was there, you was beating his ass.
Yeah, I didn't beat his ass.
You know what's funny? I remember my mom telling you that you should. I wish you could have been there more for the kids when they was growing up. Right? I remember that because I remember you telling me, you asking me, did I ever feel that way?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've seen that weighing on you, like that could have been something that you could have been like regretful of. You know what I'm saying?
It bothered me somewhat, but then after I left, that's why I kept you with me at Totally Entertainment, because I wanted to make up and coach you in basketball and all
No,
that
this
stuff.
was recently, bro. This was like when I was like 30.
What?
It was like 3 years ago. You asked me if do you think I wasn't there enough for you as a kid?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to know.
But what I want, and I don't know if you remember this instance even happening, but I gotta tell you, I never felt your absence in my life.
I was always at home now. It just wasn't. I just wasn't at the parties and
I was very aware that you worked a lot
yeah,
because you had your own business.
right.
But I just thought that's what parents do. You know, parents be at work. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what they do. They come home at nighttime. Better make sure all the stuff is done so you don't get in trouble when they come home.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my mom would come home first, and then my dad would come home after that. And I didn't even realize that you came home after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, that was just how life was. And I never felt the absence, especially because you were like my coach in basketball for like the first like 4 or 5 years that I played basketball.
Yep.
Like he put me on a whole another level of basketball where I was like very noticeable in basketball.
That's tight. That coach's son.
Yeah, for sure. And I did well enough in games where, well, I don't know. And you could correct me if I'm wrong.
You used to kill him.
I did well enough in games where nobody was like, Coach only playing his son. You know how that goes.
Shit. They was like, "Where's Coach's son?
Right.
We losing."
My dad was the coach of my team.
Yeah.
I was the third string point guard.
Wasn't nobody about to say that to your dad.
Yeah, he was playing favoritism. He was for sure playing favoritism.
My favorite is the one that played good.
yo, that shit was crazy. Fuck Chris Paul.
Chris Paul was here too.
Nah, but you know.
You know what was a rivalry? Was Bertrand's dad used to coach too.
Wait, what?
Bertrand's dad
This
used to
is
coach.
like a whole.
Look,
What?
Bertrand's dad used to coach, and me and him used to go at it with Derek and Bertrand having the battle.
Wait, real quick.
Derek
Stop,
was
pause.
Go ahead.
For anybody who doesn't know who Bertrand is, if you are familiar with the Fly Guys, you are possibly familiar with Beef, which is an acronym for Bertrand, Evan, and every fucking female.
You know, it's a big ass group.
Yeah.
But Bertrand is my teammate slash partner in crime slash top five MC DOA. So
Yep.
He's not 5 or 1.
Shout out to Bird.
he's like
He's
2
in
through
there
4.
though. He's
Yeah.
in there though.
Where's Bird at? In
China.
China?
He's in Asia.
He's in big China, bro.
Yeah, Bertrand's is something else, man.
He is something else.
Hey, he was a good basketball
He
player.
was alright.
He was good. Nah, he was good. Him and Derek used to battle, boy. We used to, because they used to play together at the softball games when the girls used to play, because they were so little.
Bertrand was
Then-
my first friend.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Like legit friend. Like
Yeah.
when I was like, I know your name. You are my friend.
Yep.
That was my first friend.
And then y'all re-met with Animal?
Yep.
That's crazy.
We re-met through
The
him.
world is small,
And I
huh?
The
was like-
world is LA
The world
is a
is
small
small,
world.
huh?
LA is a small world.
Yep.
Facts.
But Derek used to kill it on the basketball
Yeah, I wore
court.
Bertrand's ass on a regular basis.
I don't know what happened.
I'm still whooping Bertrand's ass on a regular basis. Last time I checked.
I don't know. I feel like you went to China got nice.
He
I
probably
feel like he is not playing basketball in China.
he's a 7-footer in China. You know,
Right?
everybody's
Like,
short.
I feel like he ain't got
Everybody little
nothing
in
else
China.
to do but play basketball.
I feel like he ain't got nobody to play with.
Yeah.
Like there's Chinese people playing basketball.
I don't think Bertrand's finding them.
Bruh.
I'll zoom this nigga right now.
So Derek, it's crazy. I was watching the episode with your sisters and how you didn't want to do the homework, and then we punished you by taking you out of basketball. And then I'm like, wow, if I'd have known that, like, dang. Everything happened for a reason, I guess. Because when he started rebelling, I made him work at Totally Entertainment. I was like, you got to be with me, bro. Because the Crips ain't going to get my boy. They ain't going to
Is
happen.
that what happened?
I'm the-
I
I'm the-
started DJing because I was doing bad in school.
Absolutely. You start working for Totally Entertainment because you was doing bad at school.
Huh.
You had no
crazy.
choice.
I don't even remember that.
You had to go
I remember
into
Totally Entertainment. That was a real era. You guys had that office on La
I
Tierra.
always had a spot near the airport. That was the hub.
That was the first. Like I always knew people that were entrepreneurs and everything, but like you guys were the first people I knew that had like their own office.
really.
Yeah, that was
They used that office to get me in those schools.
oh, you was using that address, Totally Entertainment for
Yeah,
Westchester?
to get him to Westchester, right?
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Hey,
Right.
you want me? Hey, you know why I got that office?
Huh?
I went like I was in my 20s. Let's talk about the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I was working in the 80s, and I'm transportation coordinator, and they had a package that needed to be delivered at the Staples Center when it was first built, right?
Staples Center was
What?
980s.
In the 90s.
That was 99.
In the 90s.
That was
right.
99.
Production. When was
Staples
the
Center was
Staples Center
99.
built?
That was 99. 99, 2000 was the first year that there
Right.
was
It was in the
there.
90s.
Go on.
Anyhow. Anyhow.
Because the 80s was when I was born.
Right, in the 90s.
Okay. Go
Okay.
on.
So anyhow, I had to deliver a package to Staples Center. So I went into some CEO's office up on top of the Staples Center. He had a window and you could see all of downtown. And I was like, God, give me an office with a view. I want an office with a view. And I put it on my wish list. And I was like, I'm praying on this one. And sure enough, my prayer got answered. You
Your
know?
first office at LAX had a shit view.
You talking about the one on the street?
8715.
Right, right. But I had to
Where was that
graduate,
at?
you know.
It was 8715.
It's-
La Tierra Boulevard.
Oh, it's still on La Tierra?
Yeah.
But
Tight.
when I moved to 8616, bro, I had
yeah, no, that
airplanes.
view was nice.
I had
86,
airplanes
that's not
landing
the
in
one
my
I
office.
remember.
That maybe did we have to go up the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
one.
that was, I thought it was like 9400 or something.
Nah.
Okay, I don't know.
That was all in the
8616.
80s.
Yeah, I like that off. That was the Without Wings office, right?
Yes, yes, that's exact. That's where we had the Fly Guys' first album photo shoot.
I remember being in there one time in the Totally Entertainment office, and we was dicking around, and y'all had some clients in there, and I saw a side of Gertie I ain't never seen. And she kicked us out so vicious, using words I ain't never heard her say.
This is a place of business.
And that's how she ended it. After she like allowed a string of cuss words, but like,
Right.
this is a place of business.
My mama is notorious for cussing people out for using the wrong language.
Yeah. It was one of these.
She kicked. Fun fact: the guy that she did this to lives across the street from me, but she kicked a nigga out of Christmas for cussing too much.
And she cussed him out.
Cussed him out and kicked him out. That's a look.
Was he tripping though?
It made
Oh,
him
he
cry.
was lit. He was lit.
Okay.
He was very cringe.
She
So,
made him
like,
cry.
So
He
it was,
made him cry?
he was
she
walking down the
made him
hill
cry?
crying. Yeah, he was sad.
I can't vouch for that part, but I don't deny it either. I don't deny it. But look, so that was my cousin's husband's brother. We all
Okay.
just like, let's get all our families and family derivatives, and let's get a big ass house in Big Bear, and let's spend Christmas there. Right?
Sounds good in theory.
Yeah.
Right. And then the Laker game was on.
Woo! They all Laker fans or was some detractors?
Super Laker fans.
Okay.
Super Laker
I
fans.
hate detractors.
Yeah, but super Laker fans, super drinkers, right? So he's lit, more lit than anybody else, right?
Yeah.
And then he's just cussing his ass
He
off. Like,
cussing at the TV.
like, what the fuck is going on? How you gonna fucking turn over? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, what's
and then
with the
commercials
fucking
come,
referees?
and then the commercial come on. He was like, a fucking Budweiser commercial where they're driving a fucking truck down a fucking road.
Yeah. Oh,
and
he
then,
was on it.
And then, so that's when my mom lost it. She was like, I get cussing during the game, like you like in the game and you're in the moment, but you cussing during the fucking commercials? We got fucking kids running around here and shit. That shit is not cool. And then he left. He started walking down the hill in the snow.
Big
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the snow.
I don't know where the fuck he going. He don't know where the fuck he
He
going.
was walking away. He's sad. He was freaking. His feelings was
He lives
hurt
across the street.
because everybody was like shocked because we didn't know Glenda was gonna go off like that.
But
Yeah.
it was cringe the way he was like
Right.
running amok. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But what was even more cringe was the confrontation that she chose to do to him. She don't fuck around.
Yo.
Yo, so a funny story, exactly like the one you said, was when my mom, I don't think she remembers it was him, but it was my mom's first time meeting Tony. So we go to the office, the one without the view.
Yeah.
Right?
Eddie.
It was me, Tony, and my homeboy Todd. Todd is that kid that you like, that your parents hate.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just-
you.
He's worse.
What?
Well, that was you.
That was Derek?
That was Derek for me.
Really? Your mother didn't like Derek?
Originally, no.
Really?
Like
I was shocked when Lamine's mother didn't like it.
originally,
I'm like,
no.
what?
She loves him now.
Yeah, I
But,
bet.
like,
I bet.
I don't know. I think you know.
They saw an influence on their children through me.
Really?
He's definitely influential.
I don't think it was as big as your.
Definitely influential.
I don't think
bro.
it's as big as you guys as parents give me credit for, though.
That's funny.
I feel like
I
we
don't
were
know.
more of a cohesion. I feel like we were more of a cohesion than you guys as parents give me credit for.
I don't know, DJB, because like
I wouldn't pull up and be like, "Hey, y'all, this cool now," and then everybody do that. The fuck?
the first
thing, bro.
2 years of our relationship, you could if you would have told me it was cool, it was cool.
I never did that.
You
I
never
didn't even know
do
you
that.
the first 2 years I knew you.
Right.
See, Derek got an alter ego, I think. You know what?
What
When he
is
at
it?
home, he's boy. He's just square. He's the boy.
No, he was
never been
he was
scared.
not square.
Cap.
I know. That's
He
what
was
I'm
not-
saying. At home, he ain't nothing. You know, he don't do nothing.
False.
You know, Ashley
star
beat
at
him up
home,
every
too.
day.
False.
It was like,
Cap, I guess you was at work a lot because I've never been the square.
Derek was a square hoe.
Oh,
And
Daddy
then
got
when
me
he get
fucked
out,
up.
but when he get out of the house, he just changed. He got an alter ego or
Man.
something.
Now, granted, there was.
Start ditching because of him.
He was a comedian. He was funny.
I did.
Okay.
You know, Derek
did.
Derek was a
I was
chatty
that ditching
chat.
before you, bro.
He's a talker, but Derek was like just plain Jane at home.
Like he wouldn't get you into no trouble outside of the trouble that we was already in by kicking it with you.
Right.
But like, I still like kicking it with you was getting into trouble.
That's
if that makes
funny.
sense.
That's fucked up.
Like we didn't get into no excess trouble outside of the trouble that we was getting into.
When I heard Lamine's mom thought Derek was a bad influence on Lamine,
I've never gotten anybody
in trouble.
in trouble more than I've gotten myself into trouble. Like
Right.
when I do some shit where I get in trouble by myself. The trouble you got into,
blame it on you.
right? right. Yeah.
Yo, it was him.
That's what y'all do.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all blame it on Derek.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has to go.
Somebody had to fall for
And
that.
I can take it. And
And we
the
knew he
homies
could.
know I take it.
We
the
knew
homies
he
know I
could.
can take it. So I just gotta take it. So I was
That's
like,
funny.
okay, well fuck it. I don't give a fuck about your mom.
Yeah. And he like genuinely didn't.
I was like, listen, I don't care what your mom thinks. You're my friend. Like, if your mom hates me, we'll just meet at Starbucks.
Right. And we met at Starbucks for like 2 years until I was like, I'm tired of going to Starbucks, son. Come back to the house.
Hopefully,
And
no.
I'm like-
Like,
I'm glad your mom didn't know I was Derek's dad.
what does that even mean?
Y'all knew
Because
each
we was
other?
doing the Black Expo all together and stuff.
You was
Remember?
doing the Black
Oh,
Expo?
he sure was. That was
That's
that
where I
was
met your
That was my
mom.
first job.
That's where I met your mom. I know where your first job came
Yeah, I was
from.
selling focuses at the LA Expo.
I was there when your mother was promoting y'all and stuff.
I definitely had to
Dang.
go to the Black.
I met
Business
your
Expo
mother at the
every
Black
year.
Business Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, shout
way
out to
before I
Harold.
knew you.
Rest in peace. Damn, that's
Who?
crazy.
Harold.
Oh, Harold. I used to
Yeah.
play golf with Harold every Sunday morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to play golf.
Yeah, Harold could hit a golf ball, boy. That was my buddy, my pal, my chum.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, he put me in situations and places that I would never ever imagine being in. You know, I've been with Desmond Tutu and
Really?
Andrew Young and Barack Obama and Arnold Schwarzenegger and your AG,
My mom.
your mom. Wendy,
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing
of
stuff
course.
with Wendy and Steve Harvey and I did
The Black Business Expo is why you got to do that Steve Harvey wedding?
yeah, exactly.
Back to the story where I was telling
I did
where
Barry White's daughter's wedding because of
Does she have a deep
Harold.
voice?
Who?
Barry White's daughter.
Barry White's daughter? No. All kind of stuff. I met I did stuff with Tyree. You remember? Black
Tyree?
Business Expo.
The singer.
The singer.
Tyrese.
Did I say it wrong?
Tyrese. That's
Okay.
Cagney Daddy.
Okay. Tyrese. Not Cagney Daddy. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's funny.
But to go back to that Steve Harvey wedding,
Right.
my dad did Steve Harvey's wedding,
That's tight.
right? So when he had those books, when people come into his office, you know, that would be one of the people that he would showcase in the
For
office,
sure.
right? So we was in middle school, 7th grade probably, right?
Mhm.
So Todd and Tony come with me to my parents' office because we walked from Overwright to their office. And then they're looking through the book like, yo, that's Steve Harvey. That's crazy. Wow.
And we did Ice Cube's wedding.
And then, fun fact, they seen a picture of Wendy
Mm-hmm.
and was like, that's Miss Greer. That's Principal Greer. Yo, I wonder how he feels. I wonder how she feels that he be kissing all on her and that he married to her. And then Todd leaned over to Tony and Tony leaned over to Todd and whispered, I bet he don't get more pussy though. Right?
Tone.
No, but he whispered it.
Okay.
And then Todd said, what you say, Antonio? He don't get more pussy.
Oh, Todd.
And they done brought Gertie out.
Oh,
My mama said, what did you say? This is a place of business. The rest of it was a very loud blur.
This is the
and
place
they
of
got kicked
business
out.
was her. That was her line.
Yeah, that's the tagline. That's
Yeah.
that. Reclaiming my time.
Right.
Like that's my
Damn.
mama's reclaiming my time.
Man, I know a lot of people like Todd, bro. That's a
Right. Everybody
that's a
had
cold
them.
piece right there.
He was a cool friend, but like you can't keep him.
Right.
Right.
Sorry, Todd.
Sorry, Ty Brown.
Oh,
Ty Brown. Don't say
Right.
those people's names on TV there.
Right. All right. Sorry, Todd Stewart. Sorry, Ty Brown.
Dad.
Right. But you were going back again. You were my basketball coach for all those years, and then if you recall to my sister's episodes, I started doing bad in school around middle school because that's when homework started counting against your grade, and I never did homework, but I was like acing tests.
Yep.
So then my parents was like, you don't get your shit together in school, you can't play basketball. Stopped playing basketball. I was ahead of the curve around middle school. If I could have kept that going, who knows? I would be 4 inches taller. But anyway,
What I would give to be 4 inches taller.
what would you give to be 4 inches taller?
My right arm.
Yeah.
No, because if I was 4 inches taller with
You
one
just
arm,
be
that would be.
a 4 inch taller amputee?
Yeah.
You would prefer that?
You perfect just the way you are, Evan. Stay where you are.
You right. You
Yep.
right, Mr. Bryant.
Yep.
I am perfect.
Because your creativeness is 7 feet tall.
Hello.
Yeah.
Somebody
boy.
who said if I was 5'10", I would for sure be a narcissist because I'm teetering on narcissism right now.
Are you?
But if I was 5'10",
Yeah. Yeah, you'd
You
be a
have
mess.
5'10" aspirations?
bro, we're not all 6 feet, bro.
How tall are you?
Chill,
Right.
okay?
Got it.
You feel me? Like,
Hey, your artistic skills is like a double pump dunk, bro.
my-
You be double. Yeah, you slamming so hard you been in the rim sometimes.
What's
you
up
hear
with
that,
the
ladies?
Lakers,
I
y'all?
slam hard.
What's up with the Lakers, y'all?
No,
They did good last night, man. They
What you
did
talking
good
about?
last
They
night.
kicked Boston's ass.
You know,
last
and
night.
Brody, and then I think once we change it to crypto arena, you know what I'm saying? I think that shit's gonna change for the
Nah,
better.
once you start threatening the coach with his job, that shit is gonna change too.
Yeah, that's real. Unless you Luke Walton.
Unless you Luke Walton.
Yeah.
Right. Luke Walton is the perfect example of white privilege.
Man, bro, he fills up, bro.
He knew it.
He about
but-
to coach the Olympic team.
Is he?
Yeah,
That's-
because he just got fired
Oh, okay.
and he's white, so
He fills up.
he fills
He
up.
fills up for sure. He is what's that thing? Nepotism.
Mm.
He is nepotism and white privilege combined in a very.
And he
high
has pretty
platform.
eyes. Nepotism and white privilege and pretty
market-
eyes.
and
You know what?
marketability.
You know what? I ain't mad at a white boy that takes advantage of a situation like
If
that.
I was a white boy, I
can't-
would.
I sure would
I
too.
mean, bro, as, you know,
I sure
as a
would,
man,
too.
I try to take
You know.
advantage of all the situations I can as a man. So as a white man, bro,
And then you know what I found out, man, over the years?
you're right.
You know what I found out over the years is
Uh-oh.
that as a black man, if you stand out, you know, in a positive light, you know, in front of white folks, you'll get over too. You can use that. You can use that to your advantage. You can
Yo,
be
isn't that
I was the
crazy?
only black in the room in Hollywood when I was working. There was no black dudes out there in studio transportation.
Speaking of which, you were in the workforce heavy during affirmative action.
Right.
Do you think affirmative action was, looking back on it now that we're in 2021, was affirmative action effective?
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
It was a magic wand. It forced people to take somebody and do something with somebody. Now, whoever took advantage of affirmative action should have took advantage of the whole situation like I did. Like when I got in, man, I brought my daddy in, my brothers in, my father-in-law in. I brought
Really?
everybody. Oh man,
Because you got to coordinate and then you got to hire.
because Hollywood was grandfather. Everybody was grandfathered in.
right.
Yeah, you know, it's
Right.
like
You built
if
those
your daddy
relationships.
worked there,
Did
then you.
affirmative action stop?
Yeah, I don't know
doesn't
why.
exist
Okay. Because, like, I be working in Hollywood, but I feel like a sense of, like, tokenism. And I gotta, like, I'm, like, one of, like, 4 and, like, one in each department kind of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's instilled. Like affirmative action was like a law, and now it's like instilled so that you can
so it's
avoid
just, like,
legal
quotas
action.
now.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, quotas.
Okay.
Because I definitely was picked because I was black.
Right.
Period. And
But-
and I volunteered. I'm like,
Did it feel like it?
oh, every day,
It
man.
felt like you were picked because you were black?
Oh, I was told I was picked because I was black.
Wow.
Yeah, they picked.
What's the most
See, the-
craziest, like, semi-racist thing that happened to you in the workforce?
Ooh, because I can tell mine.
Oh, I got like 10 or 20, 100 of them.
Ooh, tell
But
me
look,
one.
Give me 3.
one was I had a
I got a show called Forever.
I had a dude that there was a guy. His name was Earl Bush. He was a white dude that was running
a
for.
Bush?
He was running for office. He was running the
And
run.
he was running for office. He was a Bush running for office.
Yeah, he was a Bush running for office, right? So anyhow, he needed votes at ABC. I was working at American Broadcasting Company at the time, and you know I was bench pressing like 425.
Wait.
I was
Hold on, I'm sorry.
I was deadlifting about 380.
What?
Yeah, man, squatting like 450.
Mr. Bryant.
Huh? I was
Really?
powerlifting. Yeah, I was powerlifting at the time in my
Really?
20s. Yeah. So what I did
Okay.
was
And
they
drove
needed
a muscle car.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know this, Mr. Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is I know the
Had a
docile.
Firebird.
I know the docile Mr. Bryant. I know the one the white man beat down.
He know minivan. He know
Yeah, I know
minivan.
Miniman Bryant.
Yeah, you know,
no
soccer mom.
Firebird.
You know, soccer mom, Brian.
Whoa.
Nah. In my 20s, man, I was hardballing. So anyhow,
I seen the pictures though.
So the ABC, NBC, and CBS used to have Battle of the Corporate Stars, and they had Battle of the Network Stars. Like All My Children, General Hospital, all the soap operas had a battle where they had a like they played volleyball, they had tug of war, they had a basketball game, they ran track, they had a swimming thing. It was like an Olympics for like an intramural Olympics for the movie stars.
Mm-hmm.
So and they had a TV show about it. You know, it was kind of like The Bachelor, but it was like, you know, it was just live and they would compete. So for bragging rights, they would have their employees battle each other's employees. So we go against ABC, CBS, NBC, and they were like, "Man, we got a big brother downstairs, man. This dude is huge, man. We're gonna use him." It was me. For tug of war, right? And I was snatching the white boys into that pool. It had a pit with mud and shit in it. I'm just
Yo.
pull him in the tug. So, you know, so
tight.
we wanted to win the tug of war, and we already had, and I played volleyball pretty good, and and I forget what other stuff I competed in, but I got sweats and jackets and umbrellas and I was like one of the corporate stars.
Right.
So the guy needed votes in front of the union to win the election. So he was like, man, I got 600 people, Teamsters at ABC. Can you get me all them votes? I said, man, I get you all them votes. You give me a better job. He's like, you in, brother? You in? I need a black too for affirmative action. You the one.
Oh man.
So he
Timing,
was already
Racist microaggression. But
yeah, he was already gonna get 400 votes.
It's aggressive
Right.
bag, bro.
Right. He was one of you. Go ahead.
He was gonna get 400 votes automatically. He needed 400 to win, and he had 300 kind of sold up. He needed another 100. But I had 600 on my side. He was like, man, if I get all them votes, I win automatically. I said, consider it done, bro. You won. So I went around and told him, man, I'm running on the slate, like with Earl Bush. And they were like, what? You finna go to the Teamsters? I'm like, yeah, man. They said, man, we voting for you. So they vote. I had 600 votes, and it got me in.
That's
Just
beautiful.
like that. Me and Gigi were going to like inaugurals and the Grammys and the Tonys and the Emmys and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so that's where I got into Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, back door, Little Joe.
Fremont.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so where was that the racist thing that happened at work?
Nah.
Well, that was one of the racist things. I was picked because I was black and I got votes,
Fact.
right?
He was like, I need
Yeah.
one of you to help
Yeah,
me.
yeah. And then he had a Hawaiian, a black, a lady.
Those bushes.
Yeah, and then three
A
white
Hawaiian,
boys.
a black, a lady.
Three
to
white
a
boys.
bar.
Yeah, three white boys.
Okay, question. What's your work racist story?
Man. All right, so one time when we was on 69th, and we had a couch nigga living with us, C Wills, and I was like, man, you gotta come with me today. You can't just be sitting on the couch all day. And so I was like, you gonna come with me? I had to do some returns for this show. And so I'm doing some returns, and then I get to this one studio in like Burbank or something, and the lady is there. I'm giving her. She got to sign off on it, and then she's like, "Yo, anybody ever tell you look like Dave Chappelle's nephew, Slave Chappelle?" I'm like, "What?" First thing I was like, I know his nephew isn't named Slave.
Right.
And then I'm like, damn, bitch, like you
That was a
couldn't,
joke.
like that was a joke, and then
Right.
it was like not a good joke,
But like,
and then like,
there's no way for that to be interpreted unoffensively.
like,
Right.
and then
You're like,
I had,
Hey,
slave Chappelle.
I got the punchline of that joke, but it didn't make me.
No, I get the word. I get
Yeah.
the word correlation.
Yeah.
Like,
right,
Right.
and then I had this guy with me who was like, sleeping on my couch rent free, and then like, I had to like,
he felt like he had to do something.
I felt,
Like,
yeah, but then like I would have lost my like job if I like did something. I would have been a couch nigga like him.
right.
That was racist.
It was super racist and
Yeah,
very.
Slave Chappelle.
And then I still had to like get stuff out of my car and interact with her after that. It was
It was very
demeaning.
degrading.
That was the worst thing to happen.
A story I had was I was a server at this pop-up restaurant, at this pop-up art exhibit in Pasadena,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I had two white boss ladies. Because we worked for the restaurant part of the exhibit, and they ran the restaurant. And then one of them would just call me Coco all day. He was like, Coco, come here, let me tell you what
Coco.
right? And then the other one whispered to her and was like,
That's so weird, bro. Like Coco.
It's almost as bad as Slave Chappelle.
And this is before the movie.
Coco.
So like there wasn't no like reference.
right.
Go ahead.
So she said, Coco, come here. And then like, I was like, I wasn't tripping because like, I was like, you racist white girl, you want to fuck me, right? So I was
get that feeling.
In my head, I'm thinking, my boss wants to sleep with me. I will sleep with her if she lets me, and I will be as late as I want for the rest of it.
Get paid.
the leverage I will have if I embrace the cocoa roll could be amazing for this short span of time.
Well,
Anyway,
at least you saw the long game in it.
No, here's mine though. This is worse.
hold on, I'm not done
Go
with
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
So then, so the lady was like, Coco. And then her partner loudly whispered to her, you know you can't call him that. And she was like, no, it's okay. And then like she started rubbing my arm and was like, cause his skin is soft cause he uses cocoa butter. First off, I did not use cocoa.
Yeah, she
I did not use
You was
cocoa
probably in your
Yeah, she
baby
was playing
lotion
that off
phase.
there.
Huh?
I was in my baby lotion
I
phase.
think you used the shit out of some baby lotion.
It didn't even work very well.
Nah, he
Fun
smelled
fact-
like a baby though.
Fun fact, I should have been using cocoa butter because it's much more effective on my pigment.
Like cocoa.
Dog.
Cocoa.
But she used to
Wow.
always rub my arm because it was like smooth
Yeah.
and call me Coco. I was like, oh, you're trying to fuck me.
That's a lot.
Oh man.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
I was
a
like,
lot. Yeah.
and I was like, you are the cuter one of these two.
Oh, she was?
Yes. She was the cuter one of the two, and her husband was the chef.
Ah, he was.
So what I was thinking
They were
was,
swinging.
but I've heard about white women before. They'll do crazy stuff,
Cocoa.
right? So I was like, oh, she's trying to.
I don't know.
She could be in love,
Right?
right? Who really knows?
White men.
I was when I was working at the Teamsters.
That's
right?
why they go to war for them.
When I was working at the Teamsters, it was 99% white, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there probably was like 2 black people, 1 Chinese guy, maybe 2 Mexicans, and then 4,600 white people.
Right.
That's what the ratio. When I first got there, that was the ratio, right?
Yeah.
So and everybody knew the names of all the
Hell yeah.
minorities, right?
Duh. It's only
So,
4 names to remember.
Anyhow, this
Tyrone, Jin.
my job
Daryl.
was Disney, Warner Brothers, all the studios would call me up and say, hey man, I need 25 drivers, I need 38 drivers, I need, so I would get people on
'Cause you're the
production
dispatcher.
jobs. Yeah, I was dispatcher. So I would call their houses and I'd tell their wives or whatever they were home, like, hey, tell your husband call me because I got a job for him. Tell your husband call me, that's what I do all night. I was like
Talking to everybody's wife.
yeah. And I wanted to be a DJ, so I used to talk like a talk show host.
You couldn't
Oh,
talk
no.
to my wife like a DJ.
Oh,
Hey, I just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know that if you wanted
Yeah.
to be a driver for HBO, you got a job coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, so I would leave a message on their service just like that. So because I was practicing my DJ stuff.
I need
And
to hear this.
I used to like, remember how they had talk radio and then people be talking on the radio and stuff?
Yeah.
Was you a
So-
morning DJ or a late night DJ?
I used my telephone like a talk. I was a night DJ, right?
oh, so
so-
this is the voicemail.
Yeah, so I was talking.
Hey.
Go ahead.
You know, this is Daryl from
Yeah.
Universal Studios. And if you want to make $14 an hour for the next 2 weeks, call me back.
Call me at 1-800.
213.
1-800.
It was 213. For
It was
sure.
213.
Yeah, don't blame me. I know something about before I was born.
Anyhow,
and it was
my job,
213.
my job was to call all these drivers and get them jobs, right? So sometimes the jobs would be crap, like driving a forklift in the rain and stuff. So this one white boy calls me back and says, man, Bryant, I got this job, man, working at fucking Disney, and they had me on a forklift out in the sun all fucking day like I'm a nigga.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, they did they? That must have sucked.
that's
He
crazy.
said, he said it like twice. He said, I hate when they try to treat somebody like I'm a fucking nigger. And I'm like, whoa.
He didn't know. You had
So
that,
wait a minute. So then,
that radio voice. He didn't know.
yeah, he didn't know. Yeah, I always use my.
Well, Daryl Bryant.
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Nah, so I show up to the union meeting for the first time, because we had a union meeting like twice a year. So we having our annual twice a year union meeting, and I'm on stage, and they go like, who's that guy on stage? And they were like, that's Daryl, worked down at the call board. And they were like, Daryl's black. What?
You were their therapist.
What? I can hear it all over the. It was like it's like 4,000 drivers out there, right, in the audience, and I can hear like, that's Daryl at the cardboard.
Man, shout out to the white man named Daryl.
Daryl's
Right.
black. Daryl's black. They be like, man, what? Daryl's black.
Did you get any apologies for the nigga comments?
Hell no. Are you
Right,
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You know what's interesting? I heard you and my mom tell me in 2 different occasions, on separate occasions, that you gave us our names, Derek, Brittany, and Ashley, because of that. They didn't want people to look at our names and know we were black.
I didn't want to know what color you were.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Racially ambiguous name.
My parents had a similar thing, but like Washington gave it away.
Washington
Did it?
is a black name? That's the first
Washington is a
president.
Bro, yes,
He also was a slave owner.
and it's like he's the last white Washington, bro.
They was all his.
Who George was?
George is the last white Washington. You will
George
not
is. I
find
thought George was the Washington that made all the other black people.
Bro,
Huh.
ain't no white Washingtons, bro.
No Washington.
Ain't no white Washington. If you a white Washington, you did that because you trying to be an ally. You wasn't born like that.
What? I didn't know
The
that.
Bryants is a diverse group.
Bryant's
Yeah,
is very
Bryant's,
diverse group.
you could choose that name. You could have been given that name. You could have
Also-
had that name.
Oh,
Also, we are a name of privilege now.
The white-
the greatest Bryant of us all is like, it was like polarized and
Yeah.
deceased. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it's solidified as like
Yeah.
it's like pro-black. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's a
Right.
black last name,
Right.
but it's like a good black name
Yeah.
as far as America is concerned. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear you.
Right. It's not Jackson.
No, it's not Jackson for sure.
The last guy, the guy that killed that kid in Alabama, his last name was Bryant.
What race was he?
White.
I mean, the white Bryants is wild.
Yeah, the white Bryant.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? The black Bryants.
Blah. Sorry.
The black.
The blah.
Anyway, the black Bryants are elite, as you can tell from
Yeah.
that.
Dez,
and the white ones is crazy.
Colin, Kobe.
Dez,
Rest in peace, my mamba buddy.
Kobe, Derek. They're
Otis.
all elite. Otis.
He was the first Mamba. The OG Mamba, that's what I call him.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, my daddy only missed 2 days of work in 35 years.
Damn.
And one day he had to leave because he cut his fingers off.
What?
And the second day, the day he missed.
Oh, hold on. You're like
His
daring
daddy
to
is
leave.
missing the top of 2 of his fingers.
Really?
Yeah,
You know your son is the reason why I'm missing the top of one of my fingers.
Let me see. It's there.
Nah, this is not the top. This is a different top. I was born with a different top of this finger. You see? You see, camera? You see that?
It is uneven.
You see that?
Yeah.
It isn't
What
even
happened?
We was
was
moving,
moving.
and I was like, yo, we should lift this. And he was like, nah, I don't want to lift. I'm going to slide. And I was like, no, we need to lift this. And I was down to lift it, and he slid it over my finger, and I lost a quarter of an inch of my finger.
What?
Yeah.
That's going to mess up your 3-point shot.
Bro, it messed. Well, no, I'm left-handed, so it didn't really do
Okay,
that.
then,
But it
okay,
messed up
thank
my
God.
defense.
Thank God.
I would miss things by a quarter of a top of the middle finger.
Yeah.
Me and Evan's joint memories are so blurred.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like I have an elephantastic memory.
Nice.
Right.
Has anyone else told you that you have this memory?
Yeah, an elephant told me that like, yo, nigga, your shit is on point.
Right. You're the real Dr. Doolittle.
Trying to told you.
Right.
And
so-
you a Dr. Dulot.
Yeah.
Right. So if
Dr.
you
Do too
believe
much.
that Evan is a Dr. Doolittle, then believe his angle of all the stories of our memories.
And we got some more stories.
Boy, do we. I wonder when that's gonna come out.
I hope you
Anyway, what are all these notes that you brought to this podcast today? What? And this nigga brought a whole book of notes.
Yeah, I
Has
see.
not opened it once, but we have been having great conversation.
I didn't bring no notes. There ain't nothing in there but my old.
What is this leather
This is-
binder of paper
this is-
with words on it?
This is just my stock trades for the day, and then I went and got my money. Your mother showed me that thing with the envelopes. You know how you put money in every envelope every time you make a profit. So I filled up 100 envelopes today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I just
Have
never
you
heard
seen
of
that?
100 envelopes with money in them.
Have you seen
So,
that?
this is a way to save money.
His way to save money. You take envelopes. You take 100 envelopes and you number them from 1 to 100, and then you put that
number in them.
increment of money in each envelope. So what I do is every day I make profit on the stock market. I take it out of the bank and put it in an envelope, and then I either double my stock or pay my envelopes. Sometimes I do both. You know,
Damn.
depending on how good the market is.
You got any tips?
Yeah, I do have some good tips. Do it. just start by doing it. And what are you talking about? Trade tips?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Put me up.
Trade tips. I'm a swing trader.
What does that mean? You like trade with
That
other
means
people's wives? I've been on these swinger jokes lately, y'all.
Yeah. No, I trade the news. Like whatever's popping on the news, I follow it. You know, and I buy it based on, good news. I don't know how to do the bad news well yet. Like with puts. I don't know how to do when the stuff is. I know what to do, but I don't know how to do it. But when it's going up, calls and stuff, I'm killing it with the calls.
That's what's up.
And I'm learning options, so I'm just like tiptoeing through options. But I just trade.
Aren't the calls and the options?
Calls means going up. Puts
Yeah, no.
means
going
calls
down.
and calls
and
and
both
puts
of those are
options.
options terms.
Right. So I'm kind of tiptoeing with options right now, but
Just in case anybody needs to know, I am that nigga when it comes to options. Go ahead.
yeah, he is too. I got to hand it to him. And you got big ass balls.
Oh my
That boy
god.
Hey, I didn't know my son's balls are so big.
That's a yo.
You knew that, baby. You knew that in '88 in Torrance. So you know what I'm saying?
Until he started making babies and trading options. I'm like, that boy got balls. I thought he was a Barbie doll.
That's a clip. Clip that.
He got balls. Man, cause I be scared to death, man, when I be shaking like a leaf when I be trading
Yo,
options.
I just made a little shit, man, and I done lost like what $4 on per fucking stock on that, and I'm like ready to quit.
Let's see.
GGPI, I'm talking to you,
Hey, I read a book.
Cheddar.
I read a book.
Man, I lost $700 today.
What, bro? If I lose $700, I am thinking like suicidal thoughts.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Cool. You
Hey,
will
you know
well.
how much I lose?
No.
Man, if I lose like $3, I'm so hurting.
Okay,
I'm
I
upset.
like where you at.
Yeah, I'm upset, boy.
I was saying, listen, I lost $700 today, but in
I-
the past week and a half, I'm up 3 bands.
Yeah.
So a $700
Right.
day after having a $2,000 day 4 days ago is
no big
okay.
deal.
You know what I'm saying? It's,
Or if you get out,
Right. Yeah.
I lost it. I'm not still in it. I took that L. You know what I'm saying? So, but I repositioned into some other things.
That's one thing I learned about stock, though. You got to be able to take an L, but you got to know what the limit on your L is. You know,
Man.
like your loss got to have a limit.
hello.
You know, yeah. So, and my loss can't go 700. Can't do it. I'm trying to get to 700. I ain't trying to lose it. You know, and my wins, I count a $5 win as a big win.
That's a win. A
You
win is
know?
a win.
A win is a win.
The
$2.
rule number one is
A win is not a win, though.
To me, win is a win.
that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Evan just told us that a win is not a win.
No, a win is a win.
What's a win? What's a win,
A
Evan?
quarter is a win.
More money than you put in
Is a win. Yes.
I mean,
more money than you put in is a
By
win.
definition, but like the risk reward, like if I'm risking a bunch of money and I only get a quarterback, like
You
I
talk
lost
about
money.
two things. You talk about two different things, though.
You're
We
talking
talk
about your mental
winning.
state then, right now.
We talk about winning.
Yeah.
You're talking about your mental state.
Okay, and I'm talking about
about the
y'all talking
stress-
about winning, and I'm talking about the win.
I'm talking about
The
a
win
win.
is more money than you got.
Right.
Right.
A
But
win.
like,
Start with a win is having more money than you put in.
okay,
Like when you get
Sure.
out, you still got what you had plus some.
Touche.
Right. That's a win. And then a lot of people don't measure that. A lot of people looking for the big win.
Hello.
The big win. That's okay. You know, that's going to happen, but how often is that going to happen? I was looking today at the overall market in 2021, and I can literally, on top of my head, count like 5, 6 times the market plunged. 5, maybe.
Okay.
5 times. Out of how many days in the market? There's like
Right, 5 a week.
200, no, there's 280 days, 80 trading days.
Okay.
5 of them were bad.
Damn.
So all the rest were good. So if you were in,
Stocks go up.
yeah, stocks go up. And if you were in
Think about stocks. is
270 of those days, you should turn profit.
they go up.
You should
For-
be able, even if you got a quarter, 270 times,
The biggest,
that should be about
the
50
biggest
bucks.
thing you can think of in the market is if you understand that inflation is a thing.
Yeah.
If you believe that inflation is a thing, then you should understand stocks go up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The price.
Inflation is
gets-
a thing. You seen
Okay.
turkey prices?
Yeah.
So you believe that inflation exists,
I don't have to believe
Yes.
it. I see it every day.
but do you?
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see
Then why you
inflation
have to
every
add
day.
that extra step? You could have just said yeah. But anyway,
I see it. It's a tangible,
good.
visible thing.
it is not tangible and
Not
visible.
tangible, invisible.
Bruh, it's tangibly taking my money.
What can you grab of inflation?
No, you
A
can't.
turkey.
You
not
cannot,
tangible.
because the inflation made it so you cannot do that.
If I
Right.
spend $60,
Or if you go to a turkey giveaway,
or if I go to a turkey giveaway,
turkeys is free.
turkeys
Yeah.
is free.
Yeah, you get turkey.
Yo, shout out to all of the rich people that didn't
Shout
have
out
the
to
privilege of
every-
having Pope privilege and having niggas give out turkeys in their hood where they can get them for
How
free.
much?
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't paid for a turkey in decades.
Come on now.
Hello.
I've had drug dealers supply my turkeys for
That's
the
what I'm
last
saying.
30
Shout out
years.
to
Jack.
everybody that needs to wash money through turkeys.
How much a turkey cost?
Oh,
This year, $20 20-pound turkey costs about $75.
How
turkeys is
much?
free.
This year, about a 20-pound turkey costs about $75.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You paid $75 for a
No,
turkey?
I got it from a drug dealer.
Oh, I was so you could have went to Jackson Limousine give away turkey every year.
yo, I went out to take out my trash, and some lady
Threw
pulled
away.
up to my house, and I thought I had knuckles up because like I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? She was like, ain't no line over there on 59th. You need to go over there and get you a turkey. They need to go. They giving them away. And
Turkeys
ain't no
is
line.
$75. I could have got me a couple of sodas.
Yo, this year,
Where
you
you gonna
want a
sell
big turkey,
Oh, no.
bro? No, the big turkeys,
Yeah.
like the 15 pounds was like $60.
Wow.
Like a 25 pound I saw for like $78.
$3 a pound.
I don't know.
It was cooked.
25 times 3 is 75.
Did somebody cook
Okay.
it? It was frozen?
It was frozen.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, Elsa gave that. No, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. But
Elsa
yes.
is the character for Frozen. I got you.
Yeah.
But $3 a pound is not a lot for meat. Salmon is $10 a pound.
For turkey,
Wow.
it's a lot.
$10, $11 a pound.
Shrimp
Salmon
is $3 a pound.
farm raised salmon at Costco is $11 a pound.
How much shrimp?
Farm raised salmon is $11 a pound.
Cat-
Who does
Catfish?
your fucking grocery shopping?
Catfish is
Postmates.
Oh,
catfish
you
is
paying even more.
Yeah.
catfish is $9 a pound.
That's what I'm saying. Turkey is free.
Catfish.
Turkey's $3 a
Inflation
pound.
is a tangible thing. You can't tell me that inflation ain't tangible. You talking about catfish $9 a pound.
Cat-
Maybe you
Catfish.
just don't understand that turkeys are heavy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, bro, I know what 20 pounds feel like.
That's a lot, man, for a
Right,
turkey.
and that's why you complain about 25.
Yeah.
Man, miss me with that shit. That shit
Anyhow, what
expensive,
we
bro.
saying before we got
20
into
pound
turkey?
turkey.
Evan is not bringing the turkey to Thanksgiving. He is bringing the
I'm
plate.
bringing the drinks and the EA
And the napkins.
But not the water. I'm not bringing water. Water is expensive. I'm bringing the Coca-Cola.
I'm bringing the napkins.
Evan was like, yo, hey, yo, can I do the prayer? Okay. This is something I wanted to ask you. At this point in your life, because I'm in my 30s and you're my parent, what are your goals and aspirations at this point?
I've you know what? I was doing the interview for a teaching job. I'm trying to get back into teaching. Since you guys got me out acting and stuff, I'm like a poor starving actor.
You killed it
That-
on that Publix commercial too, by the way.
Thanks.
And that audition that we did earlier.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That
Huh?
was you was getting it. He was Harlem shaking. He was Harlem shaking, y'all.
So look, I took a hiatus from teaching once I caught COVID. I caught COVID when it first came out, man.
Oh, you got that new.
I was the first one to
You
have
got the
COVID.
OG one, or you got the Amarion?
He self-diagnosed himself with COVID at the very beginning.
And everybody
There's
said
not a
it
piece of
was no
paper that says he has
COVID. Man, hey, I go to Santa Monica College. The Chinese people came back with masks on. I'm like, why is everybody a brain surgeon all of a sudden? And now I'm riding on the train and the buses. I'm in every petri dish you can name. I'm at the gym, in the gym, huffing and puffing, in the steam room, in the sauna. Everybody coughing, sneezing, huffing and puffing. And then they were in Atlanta working with Ashley on a project with her company.
Oh, we know.
And I was at home sick as a freaking dog. I've never been that sick in my life.
That's whack.
You know, and I couldn't smell shit. I'm like, I can't smell nothing. I can't taste nothing.
Sounds like COVID.
I can't. I'm cold. I'm not hot.
Your taste came back?
Yeah, it came back.
No, because I know somebody. They taste like they taste
Shit
cilantro.
just
It's
gone.
like vomit.
I drank.
Well, they gotta taste though.
I drank.
Yeah, but like it didn't used to taste like
Fucked up.
that.
I drank Robitussin RX for cough because my cough was out of control. I couldn't stop coughing. So I was drinking that Robitussin like it was this Canada Dry. Shoot, I was like, glue, glue, glue. And I called my nurse, you know, called my doctor's office. I'm like, man, I think I got that disease. And they were like, I can't stop coughing. They were like, well, stay there. Don't come here. You know, just stay where you are. And they said, you sound okay. I said, yeah, I'm up and down, but I can't get out of bed. I'm like,
How long was
whoa,
you out?
Like 10 days, maybe.
That shit might have been COVID.
Yeah.
All the symptoms. Sounds like you had what?
COVID. I had COVID.
I love it. My daddy says it with a C at the end.
Yeah,
What is Covix?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to have an S too.
I had it, man. I know I had it. Because then my doctor told me come in and get antibodies. I was like, man, I ain't giving no antibodies.
I got
man.
pro bodies, bro. I got
Shit.
it.
I said, I'm finna read this book and learn how to trade stock and just take the rest of the year off. So I did.
Okay.
That was in April?
That was in February of 2019.
Damn.
2020. February 2020.
Okay, so that's cool and all, but back to my original question.
Yeah.
What are your goals and aspirations at this point?
My goals, and I don't have any goals.
That
But what I'm
shit
telling
was a
you,
question.
I kind of like reached and achieved my goals.
Damn.
I'm looking forward to financial freedom. That's what I'm working on right now. I guess that's a goal. Financial
Yeah,
freedom.
absolutely.
I want to own real estate. You know, this house and my house and 3 more houses.
Okay.
I would love to.
Nah, it's chill. I like it.
I want to travel. I want to go to all the basketball stadiums and watch
Yeah.
just go to a game just because I'm in Cleveland. I'm gonna go to Cleveland game, go to Miami, go to a Heat game, just go into a stadium.
So
and
you
just
won't do any
Cause remember
traveling?
we did that at the Sixers game. Remember that time we went?
Y'all went to a Sixers game?
We went to the Sixers Laker
I was
game.
not there.
I bought you the ticket. Me and you went.
Damn, that sucks
Just-
that I didn't go.
Damn. That sucks that you don't remember.
You don't remember? That does suck. You remember? I paid good money for them
And
seats.
like that's like the only memory he has with you, bro.
Me and you went into a Laker game when you was a kid. We went to a Laker game.
That's
Me
why.
and you.
That's why I
Dang,
tell y'all.
bro, that shit was not Baby Womack. That was you.
Uh-huh.
That's
That
why I
was you.
keep telling you, motherfuckers, stop taking your kids to shit. You spending money of shit they ain't gonna remember.
Says the nigga who has his
Do
kid
you,
on
do you remember
planes
Disney
like,
World?
you've
You remember
had
going to
Jordy
Disney
on
World?
hella
I do
planes.
remember Disney World for sure.
Do you?
Absolutely.
When you was a baby?
That was a legendary trip. When we went to Florida,
Yeah.
that was a legendary trip.
You remember
I'll never
that?
forget.
Yo, did you like
Bro,
Finger bang
I
somebody
got
that you met
I got
there?
round
did.
trip.
Really?
No.
Oh,
I got round trip tickets
I did.
for me and my family to go to Disney World. It was like $5,000 tickets. I got them for like $300.
What?
Oh, y'all would have did that too.
They had Groupon back then?
They had
Groupon's been around since before the internet.
Hey, Evan, we flew first class.
What?
No,
First
we didn't.
class. He was in the first class seat.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
But I could have just been thinking.
He was a baby.
On a plane.
Yeah, he was little.
For $300?
$300.
That's some
That-
bullshit.
It was
What kind of affirmative action was you in?
my boss embezzled money from the company and bought these tickets.
He was
bro.
washing money for you?
So look,
Yo, watch it.
I
so
love
look,
it.
they had to
Wash your money
get
for
rid
me,
of these tickets.
I will.
Because they were like about to expire. So they were trying to sell them, and nobody wanted to buy them. Everybody, in Disney World in December, ain't nobody want to go to Disney World in December.
Well,
Florida in
listen,
December is like
There's no such thing as winter in Florida.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
but I didn't care. I got
Yeah.
them tickets.
Hell yeah.
Shoot, I was like, hey man, I got 3 kids at home. We ready to go. Y'all quit tripping. Give me these tickets.
We had the worst song. Orlando, Florida. That was
That
was the song that never ends.
Wow.
They had my name in the marquee when I walked in the hotel.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bryant's, and I told Glenda, I said, Glenda, somebody got our name. Look. Their name is just like ours up there. And they were going like, what's your name? I said, Mr. Bryant. Oh, you're the Mr. Bryant. They're here. The Bryants are here.
That's
and I'm like,
tight.
what? I had a luxury car I never drove. I had a Lincoln Town car
For $300
for $300 and a round of golf, and I couldn't play golf.
at the
I
time.
didn't know how to play. No, didn't know how to
Damn.
play. Had a
Should've
round of
sold
golf.
some of the amenities.
And man, we had food in the room, like they would deliver breakfast and lunch in the room.
This is like all inclusive.
Man, these
For
cats,
$300.
these cats was like, we get food in the room, and we can eat it in the bed. Ah,
It
they were
was
like,
more so to eat it in the bed.
yeah, they
For
were
sure
like,
they eat it in
they were
the
like,
bed, bro.
forget about Disneyland. We want to eat food in the bed.
I don't
In
even
the
fuck
room.
with Disneyland. I don't like Disneyland. Not as a kid, not as an adult.
You know
Nah.
what?
I like Disneyland.
What? Who don't like Disneyland?
I like Disneyland.
I like Disneyland.
Somebody who don't have a heart.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Fuck heart. I want a good experience. That shit is subpar.
Disneyland? Not Disney World though.
Disney World was whatever. The trip to Florida was better than Disney World.
You think so?
I had way more time.
Man, he
hanging
don't
out.
even remember.
Way more fun hanging out than going to Disney World, huh?
He don't remember a Sixers game. He don't remember Disney World.
Well, he does when he was a kid, older.
I definitely
When they were
remember the trip to
teenager,
Florida.
yeah.
We filmed skits in that
Yeah.
in that backyard that we had at that like patio area that
Right.
we had for us in Florida.
Right.
First off, the fucking shit had a backyard.
That's
The room had a backyard.
Yeah, we were on
And
the golf
said-
course.
And then that was camcorder dad days.
Yeah.
You know that section of the 90s where all dads had a camcorder?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's cool. No, he was around. He just didn't have a camera.
He should have came and worked for me. I could have got him a camera.
So anyway, we set up the camcorder and was doing skits in the backyard. That was more legendary than Disney World. I know we went to Florida to go to Disney World. I don't remember anything about Disney World, but I remember Acapulco's and I
Yeah.
remember being at that room.
Yeah, I had.
You
a
remember
lot
the
of
alligator
fun
farm?
at Disneyland and Disney World.
Huh? I remember alligators too.
You remember the alligator farm?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
remember. We probably were at the alligator farm.
Yeah.
but I for sure remember alligators.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember going to an alligator farm. But
No?
I remember there was fucking alligators.
Yeah, those alligators.
Wait,
They'll
what?
Eat you.
Alligators in Florida. You been to Florida?
Not fucking alligators.
Oh, like yo.
There was fucking alligators, not fucking alligators.
I was-
Alligators were not fucking.
Okay, cool.
I've never seen.
I have been to
alligator sex.
Florida and I have been to Disney World, and you look really concerned by the last couple of sentences that have
What?
been said. But
Good cousin so much.
Punchy
Oh,
said the
what?
same thing.
Did he?
He did.
He said what? Fucking alligators?
No, he said. He didn't say anything about alligator sex, but he was like, you cuss a lot.
You do cuss a lot.
I was like,
Then he made it a point to like
Cuss
lay
more.
on. Yeah.
If you tell me I cuss a lot, I'm gonna show you that I do.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that to you because I've already made this context. But you know,
Yeah.
so your goals and aspirations are financial
Yeah.
stability,
Okay.
Financial
and
freedom.
Oof.
Freedom.
Not stability.
Freedom.
Yeah.
You've gotten stability already.
I got them stable, but I need freedom. I don't want to have to worry about money.
You want to do what you want to do, not be like, how much does this cost to do?
Yeah, I don't want to even have to think about it. Right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And so financial freedom
Yes.
and visit every arena.
Football, baseball, and basketball. Yes.
Wow.
That's a lot of arenas.
You got a lot of work to
I got a lot of life to live, so I'm just going.
No, you got this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna schedule it and go. And I want to take my friends too, like all expenses paid. Like I just
Word.
call you up and say, y'all.
We
y'all
friends.
Yeah,
Mr.
no, we are.
Bryant.
We
Yeah,
are.
we
And I'm gonna
friends.
call you up and say, hey man, y'all want to go to the Knicks game?
Heck yeah.
And then,
I
let's go.
don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
no
want y'all to say,
crypto
let's
arena
go,
neither.
yeah.
I want out of the city.
I'm gonna give you
Fuck
heads
what you
up,
talking about. You
right?
can take me to crypto arena for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, take me to the garden.
No, yeah, we going to the Garden.
Yeah.
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 We going to some other stadium like
Local.
the Superdome or somewhere.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
some Superdome at the Metrodome.
And then the money that we save, like you save flying and stuff, I want you to take me to a restaurant and we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
eat.
yeah.
Yeah, and I get alligator arms
Big
when,
eating.
when it's time to pay the bill, my arms go get short. Like, oh,
No. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah,
You
yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Ah,
Yeah.
just run. Get away.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And
Okay.
I'll make sure your airplane ticket fly.
Hell yeah. My airplane ticket gonna be fly.
Right.
Good.
Okay. Fly on the airplane. Got it.
Right.
I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that living here,
Yes.
the whispers, the imprint that you instilled in this neighborhood is very unique. Like you have other people that have made imprints on this environment,
Yeah.
and I think that you gave a different light to it than anyone else has.
Yeah.
Meaning like Tukey came from around here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
Tukey
oh, yeah.
made his impression, Nip
Yeah.
made his impression on this neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I also put you in those same lights.
Get out of here.
Meaning I'm here
Yeah.
and I'm talking to people around here,
Yeah.
living in here,
Yeah.
and the light that they talk about you in. I don't bring you up. They bring you up.
Really.
And they talk about like, cause you know, everybody you hired when you were doing street marketing, like my dad used to do street marketing to get his entertainment business off the ground. And he would like pay the little niggas in the neighborhood to put flyers on everybody's car. And then
Hell
at
yeah.
the end, you do this whole parking lot. I'm going to get everybody cheeseburgers and fries and milkshakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was that guy. So it was like, I'm trying to get a milkshake. You feel me? Like, but these niggas was like, listen, I was selling fucking dope. I had a pocket full of money. And your dad was still asking me to come help, but I seen he was doing something different, something crazy out here. And I just wanted to help.
That's what's up.
Like the way he was hitting these streets, and he was giving everybody jobs. Nigga, there was 5 DJs on this one block because your dad was giving niggas jobs to go do parties.
I was. That's right.
Everybody was a DJ. Like if you was his neighbor, it's like, yo, you need some work.
Yeah, he was a roadie. Yeah, you started as a
You
roadie.
started as a roadie, and
Yep.
then you start DJing
Then you
parties.
start DJing parties. Yep.
And was killing, and they became good DJs.
And I
too,
gave him a
under that
method.
format.
I had a method to it too. Yeah, there was a protocol to how to set it up, how to thank the people, how to get paid. You know, there's a whole protocol to business, and I mastered it. I used to wait by the phone, Evan. Guarantee, I put flyers out. More like right now, Christmas time, I put flyers out in the parking lot over there at Fox Hills. I come home, I had Christmas money. I had Christmas money. My phone will ring. Ring. Hey man, I got a flyer on my car. I said, "Yeah, DJ, and we having a party over at the airport, Sheraton. Can you DJ it?" Absolutely.
That's gonna cost you Christmas money.
Yeah. And I made all my Christmas money like that. And then my other hustle was putting people's VCRs together. When VCRs
What?
came out, people was too lazy to read the manuals to the
VCRs came like in parts?
Yeah, in boxes. I used to put,
Right. That wasn't a complete thing.
No, hey, it wasn't in part, but it was the unit and the plugs,
Oh,
right,
okay.
and the wires. So
And then
nobody
them
knew
three-
what to do with the
them three
wires.
plugs, them shits is confusing, bro.
They
You
didn't know
gotta
what
put
to
the
do with
red
it.
around the red. You gotta put the black
You put
around
the
the
red
black.
with the red.
Bro, I'd be so
right?
pissed if there was more
Right.
than 4 parts of motherfucking VCR.
Hey,
Like,
but people, Negroes don't read nothing. They don't read no books, man. They ain't
the
read
best
no
place to
manuals.
hide it from a black
Right.
person is put it in the
Yeah,
book.
put in a book, man. And look, I used to read all them manuals, man, and then take their remote and like, watch this. And change the channel. Pop,
Picture
pop,
in
pop,
picture,
pop.
nigga.
They'd be like, whoa! I said, now watch. You want to know what time it is? Pop. 3 o'clock. Pop. Take it off. Hey, now y'all
Bring the
wanna-
time back. Bring the time back.
I said, yeah, put the time back, yeah.
It's about to be 301.
Look, yeah, man, like, what's your favorite channel? Channel 2479, right? Pop, 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 pop. Watch, channel 2, pop. Channel 4, pop. Channel 5, pop. Channel 7, pop. They be like, what? I don't have to turn the knob no more. Nope, don't touch the knob no more.
Damn.
VCR is gonna run. Then I said, you want to record your favorite shows? Watch this. Pop, pop. They be like, what? I said,
Yeah.
let's just record like 5 minutes of this commercial right here, and then pop. You want to see that commercial again? Watch this. Pop.
Dang,
And it played,
rewinding was
and
probably
they were
lit,
like,
bro.
what?
Imagine being like
The foundation of rewind.
The foundation to rewind.
I remember I had a VCR and I was recording like game 5 of the 1998 finals, and Jordan dunked the ball, and I wanted to get a replay of the dunk. So while it was taping, I rewound the tape
and recorded over it.
and yeah, that was the dumb, like, I ruined that tape.
Yeah, back in the day, that was the deal, bro.
Man, I wish
And
I had somebody like you that had all the pieces.
I got $25, $30 of VCR. And then, when VCR first came out, everybody went and got one. Everybody went and got one.
Hell
and then,
yeah. And
they
VCRs
sat in-
was expensive.
And most people sat in the box for like 2 or 3 months until they
For
pulled
sure.
it out. And then put on top of the TV, and then it sat on top of the TV, and didn't work until somebody read the manual. And that was me.
And I was the manual
I was
reader.
the manual reader.
That was me.
That was me. They're like, man, Daryl put together VCRs. Man, he's a VCR man. And I put together people VCRs.
Yeah, do you know how many just specialized people there are because niggas didn't read fucking manuals, bro? Like,
Right.
And then,
7 pages.
Hey, when cameras got popular, everybody just turn them on, start pushing the
turn them
shutter.
on, just give them
I
to
like,
you.
"Yeah, man, my camera really don't take. Why your camera take good pictures and mine take shitty pictures?" I'm like, "You read the manual. Let me see your manual. Oh, this camera does this. Click, click. Oh, you want to take a picture of yourself? Watch this. Sitting on the shelf. Oh, I just took a
Bro.
picture of myself.
You seen Police Academy?
No.
You remind me of the dude with the sound
With the
effects.
sound
in
effects, yeah.
Police Academy.
Yeah. It works.
I gotta be honest with y'all.
That was my
I've been
hustle.
trying to wrap this bitch for about 20 minutes now, but
Really?
y'all niggas have been going on a tangent, and it's great, and I love it. But I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate the job that you have done on me, because I don't know how anyone else feels about me, but unless they tell me, but I am very proud of the person I am, and I get all the confidence of doing.
I'm all of that. For me to be director, I'm all of that in this family, and for me to be solid will make all of that. In this family, I don't even want to
better because I was able to do it myself.
And I don't even want to share that just with him. I try to share that with all the brothers I come in contact with, man. Because that's just with him. I try to share that with all the brothers I come in contact with, man. Because, we try to share that with all the brothers I come in contact with, man. Because, we write our own, the brothers I come in contact with, man. Because, we write our own story, man. we write our own story, man. We kind of dictate our own story, man. We kind of dictate what's going story, man. We kind of dictate what's going to happen story, man. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how story, man. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to man. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen, man. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen when it's we kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen when it's going we kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen when it's going to happen. We kind of dictate what's going to happen how it's going to happen when it's going to happen. We kind of dictate, man, what's going to happen how it's going to happen when it's going to happen. Everything I've done in life, man, has been a plan. How it's going to happen when it's going to happen. Everything I've done in life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? Everything I've done in life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? I've done in life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? Done in life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? Done in life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? In life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? In my life, man, has been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? In my office, and it's been a plan. It's always been planned. You coming out? In my office or in my room where we used to live. On my wall, man, is my whole life's plan, man. Everything I want to do, going to do, need to do, and how I'm going to do it, I map it out. And I've always been that way. I don't know, just natural to have a plan in place, for everything I do. Teaching, DJing, I always had a plan. I was always ready for somebody to go to jail and me to pick up the phone and take that job. And I swear, I can tell you, man, it's about 50, 60 times people said, man, my DJ's in jail, man. Can you come help me? I said, absolutely. I keep that equipment ready, right? Yeah. Pack it up, have it in the garage, ready to go. Because I know somebody gonna call me at the last hour, man, can you come DJ our party? Yeah.
My DJ in jail.
Yeah, my DJ in jail, and the party start in about an hour. I said,
the DJ used his one phone call to call his client and had his client's phone number on deck after he got hemmed up.
That's a business person.
I used to get DJs my card and say, hey, man, keep my card just in case you go to jail.
You used to go to the bail barn.
Yeah.
You used to tell me. What type of nigga did you used to have to go up to say, in case you go to jail, give me a call. Yeah. I'll take your party.
I got your party.
And they was like, thanks.
Thanks, man.
What type of niggas?
Good look it up.
I would be offended immediately.
I would say, just jokingly. Just in case you go to jail or something here, man.
They'll be offended.
Before we get out of here, I just wanted to thank you, DJB, man, for
orchestrates. I'm the key actor, the producer, the director, I'm all of that in this family, and for me to be solid and make everybody else better, So
the entrepreneurial aspect of your life has been the biggest influence on me, I think, and it has made it so I am not only not afraid of pursuing independent things, but seek it and prefer it. And then there has been other examples outside of me that reconfirm that what you instilled in me since as long as I've been alive is the right way to go.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate you for instilling that in me because I've been able to do tremendous things with endeavors that I've done on small scales in the world, but the amount, what I've been able to accumulate for myself and the people around me have been better because I was able to do it myself.
And I don't even want to share that just with him. I try to share that with all the brothers I come in contact with, man. Because, you know, we write our own story, man. You know, we kind of dictate what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Everything I've done in life, man, has been a plan, you know. It's always been planned. You come in my office or my room where we used to live. On my wall, man, is my whole life's plan, man. Everything I want to do, going to do, need to do, and how I'm going to do it, I map it out. You know, and I've always been that way. I'm alone, and it's just natural to have a plan in place, you know, for everything I do. Teaching, DJing, I always had a plan. I was always ready for somebody to go to jail and me to pick up the phone and take that job. I swear, I can tell you, man, about 50, 60 times people said, man, my DJ's in jail, man. Can you help me? I said, absolutely. I keep that equipment ready, right? Yeah. Pack it up, have it in the garage, ready to go. Because I know somebody's going to call me at the last hour, man, can you come DJ our party? Yeah.
My DJ in jail.
Yeah, my DJ in jail, and the party start in about an hour. I said,
the DJ used his one phone call to call his client and had his client's phone number on deck after he got hemmed up.
That's a business person.
I used to get DJs my card and say, hey man, keep my card just in case you go to jail.
You used to go to the bell barn.
What type of nigga did you used to have to go up to say, in case you go to jail, give me a call. I'll take your party.
I got your party.
And it was like, thanks.
Thanks, man.
What type of niggas?
Come look it up.
I would be offended immediately.
I would say, you know, just joking. You know, just in case you go to jail or something, man.
Before we get out of here, I just wanted to thank you, DJB, man, for like asking me to come and host this. This is the most time I ever got to spend with you and your dad collectively.
Yeah.
And like the positive energy that you like exude on a daily basis, no matter like how you feeling, is palpable. And you gave that to DJB. He's never been a Debbie Downer, you know? And like, I've seen him in, you know, all different kinds of situations, and he's kind of pretty much kept the same kind of level head, and it's been, you know, advantageous to him and to our whole group. So I thank you for that, and thank you for, you know, letting your boy on.
Bro, you could possibly be the innocent piece here.
Let's do it.
How did this conversation feel today?
Man, all wide open.
Right.
Bro, full speed ahead. Pedal on the metal, like press the gas.
I don't know how you're gonna do. You know what a big problem with you is? I think that you understand the dynamic that you're in, and you know what's missing. Meaning, everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be in front of the camera, and it's not a complete circle if somebody's not behind the camera. So you decided to be that person, but you're so good in front of the camera.
You just gotta get more to add to the circle. What's up, Cheddar?
And that's a great time to end this. This has been Mind Your Own Business. Thank you for minding our business. Thank you for my dad, Bryant, for coming out and spending the day with us and chatting up, telling us about all the shit that he went through and owning that moment, I guess. And thank you to my co-host, Evan. Make sure you stream For Evan's Sake, his show.
On Tubi.
On
That's
Tubi.
it. That's it so far.
And that's it so far. Yeah. But by the time this comes out, it might be somewhere else, and you'll have to read that in the captions if it exists. Goodbye.
That was great.
That was great. How long was that?
Really?
It's way faster when you over here.
It seemed longer when you look at it.
Because you don't get to like chime in. You actually have to shut up.